Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. What's going on? It is Saturday, November the 5th. Not November the 5th, October. I'm a month ahead of myself. October 5th, 2022. Hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. I got a lot of things to talk about. We have a lot of things to talk about today. I'm waiting on the fellas to come on in, but I will be doing the scores, normal stuff, and we just gotta talk about what's real and what's fake at the end of the day. But getting on right into it. Scores from last night games. We had the Cleveland Cavaliers. They won 112-88 over Detroit Pistons. And the high man for the Cavaliers was Jarrett Allen, 11-16, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. He did have 4 turnovers. Next high man was Kevin Love, 7-10, 4-7 from 3. He was 3-4 from free throw line. He had 10 assists, 8 rebounds, 1 block. He had 1 turnover. Cedi Osman had 15 off the bench, 5-9, 4-6 from 3, 1 free throw made, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He had 4 turnovers. This is a game that Donovan Mitchell didn't even play, or Darius Garland. The Pistons was led in scoring by Cade Cunningham. He had 19, 7-18, 3-6 from 3, 2-3 from the line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover. And the next one was Jaden Ivey. He had 18, 6-13, 1-5 from the 3, 5-6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 4 turnovers. And the next high man was Saddiq Bey, 18, 6-13, 3-7, 3-3 from the line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. And Isaiah Livers, he had 11, 3-7 from the field, 3-5 from 3, both free throws made, and 1 rebound. As the NBA, the Pacers, they beat Miami Heat 101-99. Tyler Hero had 29, 8-20 from the field, 4-10 for 3, 9 free throws made, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. He had 5 turnovers. Bam had 5 turnovers as well, but he had 18, 7-14 from the field, or 1 for 3 off. Made 4 free throws, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He had 5 turnovers as well. Max Strus, 6-13, 3-7 for 3, both free throws made, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers. He had 17. And Gabe Vincent had 15, 6-10, 3-6 from the 3. 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 turnover. Duncan Robinson had a donut, or 7, or 6 from 3, 3 rebounds. Buddy Hield had 25, 10-18, 5-12 from 3, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, 5 turnovers. He had 25. Benedict Mathurin, who I think should also be up there in the rookie of the year, because he has been balling out the gate. It's out of him and Banchero to me as of right now. And I think eventually he's going to start. The rookie from Arizona, he had 5-11 from the field, 3 of 7 for 3, 10 of 12 from the line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 block. He had 3 turnovers. And then Tyrese Halliburton was 9 of 16, 3 of 8 from 3, 1 of 4 from the line. Tyrese got to get better on the free throws. I like Halliburton, but you got to get better at the free throws, especially being a point guard. I never seen so many bad free throw shooters in my life, but the ball's always in their hands. I've been saying that forever and ever, but I'm hating though. Free throws is easy money. It's easy money. It's easy money. But that's neither here or there. And then you got Miles Turner. He had 16, 7 of 9 from 3, 1 of 2 from the 3, 1 of 3 from the line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers. I heard something that you said too, sir. I heard that the Lakers should consider looking in Indiana for a trade. I ain't no players can do that. But I know that don't get put out on mainstream media. But I heard him on a podcast, and he said that the Lakers should consider looking at Indiana for a trade. So we'll see about that moving forward. But that don't get put out there in the media and all this other stuff. They pick and choose who they want to destroy. They pick and choose. Then you got people who know they ain't about that, get brought up in the limelight like they Ali and all this other stuff. We about to get into that later, but let me finish with these scores. And I did watch all the games from last night too. I did watch this game for the Knicks and the Philadelphia. It was a very ugly game in the beginning. Knicks had a lot of turnovers. I think they at one point they had like 12, 13 turnovers like in the first half. It was a very ugly game, but they had a big fourth quarter to steal that victory. No James Harden and Joel Embiid. He shot around, but he didn't play. But the Knicks but Tyrese Maxey led the Sixers with 31, 10 of 29, 4 of 13 from 3, 7 of 7 for the line, 7 assists, 1 steal, 4 turnovers. Then Tobias Harris had 23, 9 of 15, 3 of 7 for 3, made both of his free throws, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers. Montrezl Harrell had 14, 4 of 6 from the field, 6 of 8 from the line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. DeAnthony Melton was 4 of 18, 3 of 11 for 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers. And that's it. That was in double figures for Philadelphia. And for the Knicks, RJ Barrett, Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 23, 7 of 15, 1 of 4 from the 3, 8 of 9 from the line. He had 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1 turnover. Then RJ Barrett had 22, 8 of 16, 2 of 8 for 3, 4 of 6 from the line, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. Julius Randle, 6 of 13, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 1 block, 6 turnovers. Yeah, he had a very bad game in turnovers, and even D Rose, his turnover, he had 4 turnovers. It was like back to back. It was just like, if you watch the game, you know what I'm talking about. Julius Randle had like back-to-back turnovers, and then Rose just came in there with back-to-back. This game was ugly altogether. This was a very ugly game to watch. But the Knicks got the victory. And I did see this game too. The Brooklyn Nets, they did beat Washington Wizards. And a lot of people don't want to give this man this credit, but I'm about to give it to him. KD had a man hit the floor, had the man just, come on, let's do the twist, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. He crossed him over. Had that man thought, I thought that man was doing ballet. Had that man like he was doing gymnastics. Had him on the floor. And it always happens. I see people get crossed like that to the floor, but that's one crossover KD did to Daniel, I think it was Gafford. Oh my God. And Sumner had a good move too. Did a Rajon Rondo move on Porzingis. I think that was like the best two plays of the game. It was totally dominated by Brooklyn. KD led the team with 28, 10 of 21, 2 of 6 from 3. Made all 6 free throws, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 block. And then Nick Claxton was 9 of 10, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks. And then Cam Thomas finally got some playing time, 6 of 13, 2 of 4 from the 3. Made all 3 of his free throws, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. He had 17. And Evan Sumner had 11, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. That's pretty much. And Wantabe, he had 14, 6 of 8, 2 of 3 from 3, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 blocks. And then you had David Duke Jr., he had 11, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 rebounds. And then we're going to go to Chicago, lost close with the Boston. They was led by DeRozan. He had 46 points, 13 of 23 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3, 20 out of 22 from the free throw line, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He had 2 turnovers. He had 46. Man, this man shot 22. DeMar to me played a great game, man. This was one of them games, one of them heartbreaking games for the Bulls. Vucevic had 24, 10 of 14 from the field, 4 or 5 from 3, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He had 24. And then Zach LaVine had 16, 6 of 13, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 3 from the line. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. He had 2 turnovers as well. Ayu had 11, 5 of 8, made his only 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And then Javonte Green had 5, and Derrick Jones Jr. had 5. For the Celtics, that was led by Jason Tatum, 36, 8 of 23, 3 of 10 from 3. And he also went to the line 20 times as well. 17 of 20, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover. Jaylen Brown had 16, 6 of 14, 0 of 3 from 3, 4 of 5 from the line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Then Michael Brogdon had 25 off the bench, 9 of 10 from the field, 7 of 9 for the free throw line. That's weird that you see Michael Brogdon miss 2 free throws in the game. He always shot in the 90s ever since his rookie year. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. He had 4 turnovers. And then you had Sam Hauser had 8. Luke Kennett had 4. Then the Charlotte Hornets. They got blown out by Memphis, 130 to 99. Charlotte was led in scoring by Kelly Oubre with 17, 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 17. And then the next high man was James Bouknight with 14, 7 of 10 for the field, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. And then Bryce McGowens had 12. PJ Washington had 10. He was 2 of 15. Lord have mercy. This is an ugly stat line. 2 of 15, 1 of 7 from 3. He did make 5 of 6 from the line, 4 assists. This game, and Dylan Brooks, he had 23, 8 of 12, 6 of 7 for 3. He was on fire. He couldn't miss with 3 last night. 4 assists, 4 rebounds. He only had 1 turnover. Desmond Bane had 19, 8 of 16, 3 of 7 for 3. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. He had 2 turnovers. Ja Morant was 4 of 12, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 11 assists. He did have 5 turnovers. Then you got Brandon Clark at 13 off the bench, and you had Tyrese Jones at 11. And the Clippers beat the Spurs 113 to 106. They was led by PG. He was 11 of 16, 4 of 6 from 3, 6 of 7 from the line, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. He did have 5 turnovers. And then the next high man was Zubac, 8 of 18, 8 of 10, 1 of 2 from the line. He had 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks. He also had 4 turnovers. And then you had Reggie Jackson chipped in with 14. Norman Powell had 13. John Wall had 15. 6 of 14, 2 of 6 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. He had no turnovers. And Reggie Jackson was 5 of 11. 2 of 4 from 3, 2 for 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He also had 2 turnovers. The Spurs was led by Devin Vassell, 12 of 16, 4 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 for the line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He also had 2 turnovers. And Trey Jones was 7 of 15, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 for the line. He had 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover. Then Keldon Johnson had 16. He struggled last night, 7 of 19, 2 of 9 from 3, 0 of 1 from the line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. All right. Then we got the Dallas Mavericks and the Toronto Raptors. Was a great game last night. The Mavericks won 111 to 110. Led by Luka. He was 10 of 15, 3 of 6 from 3, 12 of 14 from the line, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. He did have 4 turnovers. He had 35. Spencer Dinwiddie had 21. 8 of 17, 3 of 8 from 3, both free throws made. 1 rebound, 7 assists, 2 steals. He also had 2 turnovers. Then the next high man was Christian Wood with 13, 5 of 8, 1 of 2 for 3, 2 for 2 for the line. I think Christian Wood should get more than 22 minutes, but I don't know what Jason Kidd is doing, but I don't like that. Then you got Finney Smith. He had 4 of 7, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line. He had 2 rebounds, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. He had 11. He had 3 turnovers. And they're the only players I was at double figures. Then you had the Warriors. They lost to. Man, it was a lot of games last night. I know. I'm trying to get to this Warriors score box here. There we go. They lost last night, 114 to 105. Jordan Poole led them with 20. 5 of 18, 3 of 10 for 3, all 7 free throws made, 9 assists, 2 steals, 5 turnovers. Kuminga had 18, 7 of 12, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Anthony Lamb had 16, 6 of 9, 4 of 6 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. He also had 3 turnovers, and then you had Ty Jerome was 18, 7 of 12, 2 of 6 from 3, both free throws made, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Then you had Wiseman at 5. Moses Moody had 14, 4 of 9, 1 of 3 from the line. 5 free throws made, 4 rebounds. This is one of the games that the Warriors, they just rested their starters pretty much from this road trip. But they've just been struggling all together this year. So last night was the return of Brandon Ingram. He had 26, 8 of 17, 3 of 7 for the 3, 7 of 10 for the line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. Zion had 16, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from the line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He had 2 turnovers. And then CJ McCollum had 20, 7 of 17, 3 of 6 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers. And then you have Larry Nance Jr. He had a great game off the bench at 10 of 12 from the field. He had 8 rebounds, 4 that was offensive rebounds. He had 20 points and 1 assist. Then Alvarado, he had 10, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 or 4 from the 3. Made 1 or 2 at the line, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 2 steals. The next one is Milwaukee Bucks. They beat the Timberwolves 115 to 102. High man was Drew Holiday. He had 29, 12 of 24, 4 11 for 3, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and no turnovers. Giannis had 26, 7 of 17, 2 of 4 from 3, 14 rebounds, 11 assists. He had a triple-double. He also had 4 turnovers. And then you had Grayson Allen chipped in with 10. Bobby Portis chipped in with 18. 18 and 8 and 5. Then Marjon Beauchamp, he had 14 off the bench, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He had 5 rebounds. He also had 2 turnovers. Then for the Timberwolves, they was led by Anthony Edwards, 10 of 19, 3 of 9 for 3, 1 or 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 3 turnovers. Karl-Anthony Towns had 22, 9 of 19, 3 of 9 for 3, made his only free throw, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. He also had 2 turnovers. He ended up fouling out this game. And them two was basically the only double-figure person except Jalen Noel, 4 of 10, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And won the game last night also. Portland beating the Phoenix Suns 108 to 106. No, it was 10. It was. No, why? Yeah, go to Portland. Why they go back to that one? I wanted this one. Okay, yeah, it was 108 to 106. And Portland was led by Jeremy Grant. He had 30, 10 of 17 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 9-11 for the line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 3 turnovers. Then they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They had 7 players in double figures. Nurkic had 14, 6 of 13, 2 of 2 from 3, 8 rebounds. 5 of them was offensive rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. And then you had Justin Winslow. He had 12, 6 of 12 from the field, 0 for 1 for 3, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. And then you had Keon Johnson with 11, Drew Ebanks had 10, Nasir Little had 12. And for the Suns, Rufio Devin Booker, 25 points, 8 of 21 for the field, 3 of 7 for 3. Made all 6 of his free throws, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 turnovers. Chris Paul was 1 of 4, 1 of 3 from the field, for 3, Made all 4 of his free throws. He had 11 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He only had 7 points. And DeAndre Ayton had 24, 10 of 14, 2 of 2 for 3. Made both of his free throws, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. He also had 4 turnovers. Then Mikal Bridges, he had 12 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3, 2 for 2 from the line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Then you got Damian Lee, he had 13. 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. Made both of his free throws, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. And then we're going to do this like this. We got 1 more to go. As the Lakers winning streak came to a halt, as the Utah Jazz was led by Larry Markkinen, 9 of 17, 3 of 9 for 3, 6 of 6 from the line. He had 13 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He had 1 turnover. Jordan Clarkson had 20, 9 of 19, 2 of 7 from 3, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 20, like I said, and then you had Olynyk at 18, 7 of 10. All 3 of his threes was made, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Then you got Colin Sexton had 17, 7 of 13, 3 of 5 from 3, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive rebounds. He had 3 assists. He also had 2 turnovers. And Michael Conley was 6-11, 2 of 5 from 3. Made his only free throw attempt. 2 rebounds. Both of them was offensive rebounds. 1 steal. He had 2 turnovers. He had 15. And the Lakers was led by Russell Westbrook. He was 9 of 14, 3 of 5 from 3. Made all 5 of his free throws. He had 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 0 blocks. He had 4 turnovers. But he had 26. Russ played great last night, in my opinion. But, they still going to find some kind of way to blame him. The way as for LeBron, He was 7 of 19, 0 of 5 from 3, 3 of 5 from the line. He had 10 rebounds. He had 8 assists, 1 steal. He did have 3 turnovers. And then you have Anthony Davis, who had a couple nice dunks, but other than that, 9 of 17, 1 of 2 from 3, 3 for 3 from the line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 1 turnover. And then you got Lonnie Walker. He had 19, 6 of 12, 2 of 3 from 3, 5 of 5 from the line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals. And Troy Brown had 12, 4 of 10, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. And then for Saturday's game goes, you got Sacramento playing Orlando, Brooklyn Nets play Charlotte, then you got New Orleans Pelicans, they play at Atlanta, then you got Boston, they go to New York, that's going to be on NBA TV. OKC, they play the undefeated Bucks. They're on the historical going 8-0 so far this season. Then you got 1-8 Houston. The rookies getting it all together, coming together, trying to figure it out. They play Minnesota, who is 4-5. The Spurs, they 5-4. They play Denver, and then you got Portland and Phoenix again. And that's going to be on NBA TV. All right. Oh, yeah, then I got to go to bed. It's a big day in college football, too. I know my team, LSU, we play Alabama. Okay, let me just go. Here. Oregon Ducks, they play the Colorado Buffaloes. Then you got Oklahoma State play Kansas, 18. Oklahoma State play Kansas. Number 6, Alabama play number 10, LSU. Now, I ain't know LSU jumped all the way up to number 10. But this is going to be a big test for them. Because if they win this game, they could basically control their own destiny. So, Alabama always has some battles with LSU. Then you got Texas, 24. They play K-State. Kansas State, which is 13 in the country. Michigan play at Rutgers. Ohio State is playing Northwestern. That's 7-7 right now. TCU is lead at halftime. They're number 7. They're up 13-10. North Carolina is 17. They're trailing 14-10 to Virginia at halftime. Tulane is number 19. They lead Tulsa 17-10. Then the game of the day is going to be, of course, Tennessee. Number 1 Tennessee at Georgia. Then you got number 15 Penn State. They play Indiana. And then you got Michigan State. They play number 16 Illinois. The Illinois ain't getting enough credit like they should be getting right now, because they play some good football. Syracuse, number 20, they play Pittsburgh. And UCF, they play Memphis. Number 4 Clemson play Notre Dame. Arizona play Utah, who is 14. Wake Forest 21, 22 NC State. Cal and USC. And UCLA play Arizona State on FS1. And the Sunday and on Friday night's game on Oregon State, they lost in Washington, which is always hard to play, 24-21. Go ahead, bro.
I just got back up in here. I logged in, but shit, then I had to go and handle something.
Oh, you good? I I just did all the scores and the update and the high, and just going right over through. I went through all of that. We're gonna have a deep conversation today. I got your Lisa.
Good morning to my brothers, man. What's good?
Yeah, what's good? We got a lot to talk about.
All I want to say is it's not Russ Funk. That's all I want to say.
What you say?
It's not Russell Westbrook's fault. It's not his fault. Period.
Of course. But they were some good games last night.
On a new track. They got to get on a new accountability partner, man. You feel me?
But let's just keep it real. They never hold LeBron James to any kind of standard. Only kind of standard they hold LeBron. Only standard they hold LeBron James is that he don't have enough players around him and all this. But this man supposed to make so much, everybody so much better.
Right.
You could tell this. And look, and the more I see that Father Time commercial, I said, look, that's a gift from the curse. You doing all these goddamn commercials, which you say that nobody don't appreciate you. I don't want to hear no more about LeBron James being a fucking activist. I don't want to hear no more of that shit from any motherfucking body. Period. Cause he supposed to stand 10 toes down. He just makes you show. I tell y'all niggas this, people this all the time. Not the word nigga, excuse me. I tell y'all people this all the time. These people show their hands, man. They telling themselves.
Yeah, sure. Hey, and another thing I want to say, did you see that post-game, his post-game press conference on the Kyrie Irving situation?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Man, that dude is a straight. Did you see the stuff he was saying? I don't condone harm to anybody.
That's what he alluded at, bro. We've been getting at that. Look, I'm going to tell you, and I said it a long time ago, I'm going to say it again. When you say something for the people, they're going to come after your money. I never seen LeBron get nothing snatched from him. Nike never got mad. See, when you keep people comfortable, LeBron, I don't want you going in there talking. I want the nigga that's going to go in there and make them uncomfortable. They've been comfortable for too long.
Right. Thank you, Trayvon. Goodness gracious. And did you see him say, oh, you know that episode of the shop? Oh, we took that
That's
episode.
what I said. See, he had to admit to that. That's what I said.
How you gonna say you don't condone hate? Hold on, how you gonna say you don't condone hate? But then you allowed him to be honest and open on your shop. But then you say, oh, I have to take it down because I don't condone hate. But why you let that happen anyway? He's a contradiction.
Not even why you let it happen. That man got a name. It ain't called that episode. That's Kanye West, bruh. He ain't called that episode. That's why I didn't let that episode. That's why I didn't have that interview with Ye. Just say it, man. Respect your own people, bruh. Y'all niggas so scared to lose these mansions, these houses, and these accounts and shit that a dude could fuck you in your ass, bro. They can say, "Come on down here, let me fuck you in your ass, or I'm gonna take everything." You gonna be like, "Damn, man."
Let's bring your child on and your wife and let me fuck him in their ass right now.
Look, this man has apologized 4 or 5 times. If I come to you, bro, if I accidentally do anything to make you feel wrong, and I say, my bad, that's all I want to say. I don't have to say sorry or apologize. It's a lot of ways to say that. My bad, man. I didn't mean to do that. And you gonna have to accept that. If you don't, oh well. I ain't gotta look. They trying to make this nigga tap dance, man.
That's it. That's all it is. Buck breaking. It's called buck breaking. They buck breaking this man.
That's what they want. They want him to do this. They want him to do the time. And look, you gonna say he needs counseling? Whoever needed counseling, man, whenever they did something. When have you ever said he gotta come back? That ain't in his contract. If he makes somebody mad that he has to go and talk to Jewish leader, why they gotta be a Jewish leader? Why he just can't talk to somebody that just got sense or something?
Right.
Why he can't just go talk to anybody? Man? Why he can't go talk to Phil?
Those are the gatekeepers. That's why.
But look though, what nobody want to say is, Sean Marks, you shouldn't even be speaking on it because you Jewish. You got a bias in it.
And Adam Silver. They
so
all
come on, look, man. When
I even heard, is it true that Molly McCurry got some Jewish ties with her? I've been hearing some shit about that. Come on, let's cut this shit out.
All I know is, like I was telling my bro T Price earlier, we might as well stop putting up anything, bro. Look,
Facts.
haven't we watch movies, bro? Look, if I'm famous, right? We watch movies, right? Guess what? So in the movie Pulp Fiction, in a lot of this dude movies too, in his movies, that dude who filmed Pulp Fiction, he do a lot of cold shit in his movies. Rape, pedophile, all that. So if I put up, go watch The Hateful Eight, am I promoting beating on women and all that because they be socking this lady out in this whole movie and all that? Am I promoting that? Am I promoting whipping out my meat in public or sex? So if I put a movie Striptease, if I put out Striptease and say, damn, this is a good movie, am I promoting sex or all that? Like, it's any way you put something up, but we can nitpick at it. We can nitpick at it.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you put anything up, bro, I can nitpick at it because in every movie it's something that's gonna make a race mad. You got movies where they say shit about Chinese people can't drive. You got shit, everything, bro. And people put those movies up and say, oh, this is a good movie, but nobody attacks them.
What about the Jeffrey Dahmer shit? What about the Jeffrey Dahmer?
Bro. You don't think those families feel some type of way when they see their family being put in a movie?
They have to relive all of that
shit.
Look,
what about the Texas Chainsaw murder happened in 1973? Those families, they keep seeing movies being brought out about this shit.
Even Jasper in the 90s.
Come on, look, y'all done made look. Even this nigga Manson, y'all made movies with Manson in these Hollywood movies. Come on, bro. You don't think that if one of my family members got murdered, bro, and then they come to me and even said, Emmett Till, bro, y'all making a movie about Emmett Till right now, bro.
Straight up.
I still ain't gonna watch that
y'all
shit.
Y'all making money off of, he ain't even making no money off of what he did. Y'all
that
making
man
money
dead.
off of other people paying.
For some, he dead for some, and that woman still walking around here, then they're gonna say, they ain't gonna press no charges. Yeah, I wonder why you ain't gonna press no charges for that. But you know what? When it comes to her,
leave it at that, bro. Because I got a lot of people that did things and then said things, and we ain't never canceled them. We don't even.
Hey, go ahead, Trayvon.
This man, it's just, to me, bro, I gotta be on my, look, he's not, the only thing he wrong in is for not putting some dialogue under posting it, as in
exactly. Right.
I'm putting this, I'm
put it in context.
Because what I looked at in here was for my black people, for my heritage. But there's some things in here that may be offensive to others, so I advise you to know that I don't condone in that shit. I was looking for my stuff, my heritage, and it just so happened that in this movie, they say something about this. In every movie, bro, it's like that. If we watch a slavery movie, if they not making a black woman suck a white man dick against her will, and she not getting sexually assaulted, how we should feel.
Right. But that's not offensive.
Steven, look,
that's not offensive.
I see you, Bar.
We can't boycott Steven Spielberg. We can't get Steven Spielberg canceled.
Hey, Trayvon, you know why that's not offensive? Because they don't even consider us a human being at all anyway. That's why.
Hey, look at the screen, y'all. Look at look at the screen.
Yeah.
The Jew, a Negro.
Right.
The Jew. What's up, Vaughn? We coming to educate these folks today, man. This shit's getting crazy, man.
It's a lot of things that, like I said, everybody got pros and cons to them, bro. I'm a good person, but I know I've done some people wrong. I know I pissed some people off. I know I probably stepped on some toes in the dark and didn't see them. Oh, my bad. Maybe it was some light. Maybe I did see your toes, but I ask for forgiveness if I get a chance to, if I, as I grow and backtrack and say, yeah, man, I was young and dumb. Kyrie young. He young. Y'all want to put so much on him, but like I said, it's still on Prime. Why y'all not, first of all, when it first got put on Prime, why y'all didn't attack the CEO of Prime and say, oh, you condoning this shit? Why you put this on your shit?
Never that. They always got to be a black person got to take the fall for shit.
But guess what? More than likely, the nigga who owned Prime, the nigga who owned Prime or putting videos up, guess what he is? And guess who won those movies? He's the same thing who's mad. The nigga who is the same thing who's mad. So it's cool, like we say. See, it's cool when we say nigga and we get mad when other people say it. So it's cool when y'all put shit out about what happened to y'all, but it's not cool if someone else does. So what I'm saying is, it's not cool for y'all to put out no slavery movies if he ain't black. If the director is not black, everybody that's involved in it ain't black, I don't think your ass should be promoting it because I think you believe in that. I think you like that shit. I think you like seeing us get beat.
Yeah, they like our pain.
So you feel me? That's what I'm saying.
If we're finna go down this,
if y'all finna go down this road, if I see Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise post a movie about somebody black just getting suffering done to him, I want his ass canceled. I want him canceled because I think he's racist to black people because he put it up on his Twitter.
Exactly.
Thanks. That's why I don't support that Emmett Till movie.
That's why I said, that's why you don't. I ain't going to that. I ain't seeing that. I don't want to see it. I ain't fit to go to no more of that shit, man. Y'all keep wanting to make us cry and feel bad and make us feel low when we come out the theaters.
Yeah.
If you want to do something to one of them niggas, even if motherfuckers, they say, look at you strange.
And look, that's how I know you ain't lying, because when I was in class, bro, and they were showing us Kunta Kinte and all that rude shit, nigga, I started looking around the classroom and anybody that wasn't black, like, boy, I swear to God, I slap the shit out you. You ever think anything like what these people think, nigga?
No, that's real talk, bro.
You making hate. What you doing is installing hate. See, what you doing is making these kids, because that's what we took. When we seen the slave movie, we act like that shit happened to us. And now we're walking around carrying this anger for nothing.
But guess what? We so motherfucking twisted, we carrying that anger and displaying that anger against our own people. We don't ever challenge the system. Not one time is a motherfucker gonna ever challenge the system, bro. Ever.
Bro.
And guess what? Malcolm X challenged the system, nigga. Malcolm X told the nation, fuck that, nigga. Hey, if they do something to us, it's an eye for an eye and then tooth for a motherfucking tooth. It's blood for blood. And they said, no, Malcolm, don't do that. No,
bro. Hey, what do we ask for on this? What do black people ask for as in respect? Because you know why they ain't gonna give it to us? Because they feel like we don't give it to ourselves.
Right.
They feel like y'all don't look at us right now like niggas is low-key laughing at this man and Ye. Talking about they should have shut the fuck up. Look at them now. No. Look at your ass, because I'm gonna tell you something. You're a maker of a weak generation. You the type of person that makes the next generation weak. Because if we don't let these niggas look, if Martin Luther King, he had to lose his life. Malcolm had to lose his life. These niggas losing their, it's like killing a nigga when you take his job and his livelihood, the way he eat. You're killing them slowly. So they know what the fuck they're doing. They just don't assassinate you no more. They kill your ass slowly. So all of a sudden,
roll up again.
Kyrie done donated money, then bought a house. This came out of Stephen Jackson mouth. Bought a house for George Floyd them family. He done donated for 5 or 8 students in HBCU colleges, then paid their whole tuitions off. You feel me? He done gave,
they don't talk about that,
300,000, and that's just in the last year, bro.
He donated all his game checks to all the staff who worked at the motherfucking Barclays during the pandemic. He donated all his game checks to them who lost their jobs during the pandemic. Come on, bro.
And you gonna say that this man needs counseling for looking?
Then he gonna suspend him?
I feel like he do need counseling for looking out for people, no matter what their race was. Looking out for people, giving his hard-earned time, just his free time where he could been at home, or just riding jet skis like every other star is doing, instead of doing that shit. Y'all want to shut his mouth.
Guess what Kyrie do on his off time, nigga? He do a lot of reading, bro. He's very knowledgeable about ancient civilization and his history, bro. I'm telling you.
Look at how you talk right now, bro. Guess what? If you didn't do your history search on your own and find out about a Martin Luther King and other niggas who stood up and talked and spoke, you would be scared to say, me and you both would be scared to say what we saying right now. Because we would be like, we ain't never seen nobody do it. They always said, shut the fuck up. That was the same thing me and Price said. Look, you had a lot of black people back in those days when we were slaves, so fucking scared they wouldn't run for freedom to try to get away from this shit. But then you had those who did show you, and guess what? When you start hearing about more and more people getting away, it gave everybody else more confidence to do it too. You gotta let somebody, you can't shut people's mouths down. Look, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna always offend somebody when you're not talking about them always winning.
Right.
They're gonna get offended, bro. If you give me a compliment today, Oh, look at my nigga Trey, man. He always stay fly, man. Stay dressed up. Well, I'm gonna get mad if you don't say it tomorrow. Damn, I know. You feel me? What I'm mad for? Because you ain't speaking on somebody else. Now you say tomorrow. You say T Price. You looking right today, my nigga. You dress sharp. Now I'm jealous. Oh, this nigga. He up here talking about a whole nother race now. He ain't even speaking on ours. What the fuck?
But watch this though. See, this is what people really need to understand. If all of our famous actors, actresses, and entertainment people and athletes, if they all took a stance and said, fuck that, I'm supporting Kanye and motherfucking Kyrie, guess what happened to the industry? There is no more industry because they eat off of the backs of us, our labor. You feel what I'm saying? It's our talent, nigga, that makes this whole world go round. They not gonna be able to survive without us. So if all the Jay-Z's and the Diddy's and the Oprahs and this person and that person, if they say, fuck that, nigga, I'm on this side. I'm on this side of history. Nigga, guess what? You might lose a little bit, but you gonna gain way more, nigga, after it's all said and done. Because they need us, niggas, for this shit to go full circle.
You know what they did, bro? Look, it ain't changed. Look, this was built on us picking cotton. This the whole, you don't know. Wall Street was mainly cotton. That cotton shit was tearing everything up, boy, how they was getting that around. Look, they ain't stopped enslaving us. They just start paying niggas now. Slaves don't get paid. Your ass work for free. Now these niggas get so much money, they don't feel like a slave, bro. They have these niggas, look, and niggas talking about they don't believe in it. Look, bro, if I'm an artist and you tell me to go and make a performance, right? Your record label say, hey man, you gotta go to the Middle East and go and perform for Ulabi Ubabi. Hey, ain't that the dude who killed like 5,000 people and y'all let it woo you? I ain't going over there. Hey man, you signed that contract, you gonna do what we say. I see what's going on. No, I still say no. Sue me, take my money, whatever. But you gotta stand for something. And that's what they want to take. They want to take a nigga from standing for something. Y'all just want him to just bend the fuck over and just bow down to those people. But don't nobody feel like that when somebody do anything to us. Y'all get out here in the media, y'all talk about niggas and talk about this man's crazy, talk about he need to do, man, his kids gonna hear that. His kids gonna hear some of the shit that y'all said about him.
That's facts.
Like I said, I feel like that man apologized enough. And I feel like this 5-game suspension.
Got nothing to apologize for.
Yeah, he didn't. And look, this is the only thing I say he just apologized for. And I feel like you do have to be like this. I can't say, go give me something to drink. Like I got 2 kids. I can't say, go give me something to drink. They both sitting there like, who he talking to? So let me put a little dialogue behind it. Whoopty-whoop, go give me something to eat. So you won't just both be sitting there like, what he talking about? All I feel like he should have did was let it be known. Off top, I do not condone everything that's in this documentary. The thing that I want people to see in this documentary is my heritage. That's what I looked at this for. It's unfortunately that in this documentary is some hate speech in here.
What was the hate speech?
Man, look, you know what hate speech is to them? That's what I'm saying. Anything where somebody say anything.
Because listen, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Let me chime in real quick. Let me get a couple things in. The problem with what's going on is people don't know shit, and they use shit against your fucking ignorance. Do you know what the word Semitic actually means? Actually, do you know what the definition of the word Semitic? It's not a race.
That's true.
The word is not a race. It is a family of languages that is primarily spoken by Afro-Asiatic people. That's what the word Semitic is. It's a family of languages. It's not a race. So they use our ignorance against us to fight against each other. I'm tired of that. I'm done with the NBA. I don't fuck with the NBA. The only content I get on the NBA now since Kyrie suspended is from you. Steve Price, from Ticket TV. I'm not watching the games no more. I'm done. Bunch of sellout suckers in the NBA. I'm done with it.
And what makes me mad is that they feel like anything that you say, right? And this is the crazy thing, right? And this is some true shit. Where did welfare come from? Where did they get welfare from?
Food stamps, all that shit. I know that shit. Go ahead, talk about it.
The guy that they say you better not speak his name like we in fucking Harry Potter. Adolf Hitler. They got all these ideas from this man, but he's so fucking So basically, look, everything, like I said, everything can be bad about somebody. He did some fucked up shit, just like all of us have. Like, goddamn, but y'all cannot act like y'all have not took shit from this man and brought it over here.
The NASA program was built off the
Come on, man. They got a whole thing on this man. While they was talking about what he was doing to those people, he was talking about what they were doing to us peoples over here. How you gonna try to clean the sty out my eye when you got one in yours? When you over there persecuting the other Jews. I'ma say it like that. And doing that to them with doing that to the other Jews over there in America. The same thing, that the way that this world has become is not like that, but that's what he was trying to avoid in his own country. All of the media talk, all of the pornography. He didn't want that in his country.
Right.
So they honestly got it. It was an open bisexual woman that lived in Germany back then when he came into power. And when he dropped all these laws, she moved to America, which everybody did. Everybody who was with the other things, they got the hell on up out of there. And then they figured, and then there it goes. There goes that we don't like this motherfucker no more. So it's a whole big story before, see, what it is basically is they come at you, and then somehow when you start defending yourself, you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
See?
I be trying to tell this is the thing. This is why I'm glad my brothers is on here, man. I wish James was on here, bro. Tell y'all some things too, but I got Big Bro though too. But hey, bro, I heard about that book that you got right there. The Jew.
Yep. This book was written before Israel became a nation.
Facts. That was the book I was trying to tell you about, Trey. That book I was trying to tell you about. I couldn't think.
I seen, I be in my state. Man, there's so many books out there, man. I'm telling you, man, people just gotta, like he said, man, and like Kyrie doing, you just gotta go for the information. You gotta go and do it yourself, man. They want us to believe that our history stops at chains.
And that's another thing, Trey. That word right there has nothing to do with us. Because for one, we can't be slaves on our own land. How I seen it, when I read that shit, we were prisoners of war. That all that Spanish, Indian, revolutionary, all that stuff was them fighting against us because we were already here and they were trying to take our land from us.
Yep. Same thing with the people don't want to understand. Same thing with the war for Israel when they came and invaded us. Which I already know what happened about us breaking the oath with God. He took our strength to fight off it. Could nobody penetrate Israel, nigga? It was impenetrable.
Bro, man, I can get into that.
It gets to where, and it's a prophecy. You know it. You know what I'm saying. I'm not telling you or T-Price nothing new, but anybody who don't, it's a prophecy to where some of us fled out of Israel to Africa. That's how they found us. They found us in Africa because we fled. We fled. We broke our covenant. We fled from Israel into Africa. So that's how we survived, to keep our tribes still going. And then, but in that prophecy, God said we would still be seeked out into slavery and spread it out the four corners of the earth. And that's what happened. They came and found us still.
Yeah, because we're everywhere. That's what.
Now we would spread it out. Look, y'all got us beaten and broken. How could we fight you? We spread it all over Europe, Africa. We lost Israel. So it's easy to capture us. It's easy to do this.
Right, because of us breaking the covenant.
And what's the best thing to do? Look, and what they was doing over there in Egypt, bro. Remember when they had that little uprising in Egypt and they started destroying those people's history and knocking over their things? Why would you do that to a civilization? So as generations go by, about 4, 5, 10 generations, then you kill the old people who can tell them about it. They don't know who the fuck they is, except for who you tell them.
Yep.
Man, shout out to this sister, man. When social media was like,
that's why I don't got a problem with Hispanics, Indians.
Me either.
We're all related.
Right. We all related.
We're all related.
Man, we all related. Just different tribes. It's just like different tribes, bro. But we all the same. Why is we the lowest?
Like the tribes of Judah, the 12 tribes. I was taught the 12. We all the 12 tribes.
Just like my bro just came in here and said, I'm done with it. I'm done, man. I'm not fit to keep on allowing y'all to attack my people when they're speaking. He is speaking facts. Kyrie ain't lying.
Knowledgeable facts.
Look, how I'm not. I can't be if I know who I am, man. He telling you. He just don't want to. He ain't putting it out there because it's a big ass secret to the whole world, apparently, on who we are. But we know y'all know who the fuck we are. That's why y'all keep y'all foot on our necks. And that's why y'all know. Look, this country's been blessed. Every country's been blessed. Why? Because y'all had this blessed people in it.
Yep.
Why you think they start mixing with us, wanting to have sex with us, trying to have kids, so they can get a piece of that blessing, that oath that we got with God? They want a piece of that.
Extend their own existence.
Hey, since you said that,
God tell you in the Bible, do not mix your tribe.
Yo, hey, I'm glad you said that because I'm in the West Coast and I asked one of my friends about this when I first came out here. I was just like, hey, I just had a question. I was like, how black people come out here in the West Coast, like in Washington and Oregon area? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause black folks always lived in California. Then this lady told me the story. So you really want to know the answer to that, young man? I said, yes, ma'am, because I really want to know. I'm like, how we end up migrating out here? That was like simple. The government. They were doing tests and shit. They was moving black people out there and play in the white. They were just testing the waters out to see that they thought the white folks was gonna knock us off. But the white folks wasn't knocking them off. You know, some of them fell in love with the black man or the black woman and everything like that. And so once they seen that shit, they just started letting the people start coming out here and moving and shit like that. I forgot what year she told me that was. But yeah.
They know we blessed by the Most High. They know we are blessed with the blood of Christ in us, bro. So they know to work with us, see? But they fool us onto thinking that we supposed to work for them.
Mm-hmm.
How you giving me something that's mine? How you let me borrow something that's mine?
Ain't that the truth?
You feel me?
Ain't
A nigga come over there, you over there, I gotta come and ask you, it's my lawnmower. Hey, T-Rock, you think I can borrow that lawnmower you got? Even though it's mine. Can I borrow it, my nigga?
Thing on this planet Earth that wasn't created by one of our ancestors. Not a thing on this planet Earth. The video game.
I'd give y'all a great example too.
What you say? Hey, wait, I want to make sure I heard you right. You said there's nothing new under this earth or on this earth?
Say it again.
I want to know what you just said. I heard you, but it kind of fell out.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, my phone's probably acting up because I hear the chat like chopping up. But can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. I want to catch that knowledge you said.
I said there's not one thing on this planet Earth that wasn't invented by one of our ancestors.
Facts.
Not a thing. The video games, the TVs, the computers,
makeup,
lights.
Whatever you want to look. I'm gonna tell you, look. That's why they got us. They came over there to our land, seen how we had made recreation. Look how they got this water flowing all through this shit. What the fuck?
I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm just gonna take it a step further since we on this conversation. Yeah, your phone is like chattering up. I hear it now.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, like a little static on it.
Yeah, like a little static. That's it. But like all these sports that's invented, all that shit was all created by our people, man. I used to have old folks who tell me that all the time back in the day, and then I got older and I was like, you know what? Then I even seen a picture of the dude that actually created hockey. You know, he created hockey because his friends was bored and stuff like that. And then it was a black dude. There's a lot of stuff, man. Even I heard that basketball and all these sports, everything period was based.
Just cooking, bro. They didn't know how to cook. They taught them how to cook. They didn't know how to cook. And look, they never, would you teach them everything, bro? They know we taught them this shit, man.
Yo, hold on. Pause real quick. Because I love that you just said that about hockey. Like, spot on. Because the very first hockey team in the NHL, that's what they were called. The Maroons. You know who the Maroons are?
Shit, wow.
Go ahead.
Who the Maroons are, right, Trayvon?
Yeah, that's why I said, wow, it shocked me. I didn't even know they called them that.
Why were they called the Maroons? Was it just because the people that they learned the game from, what they like?
Hey, there it is. Look, history. That's why you gotta study, bro. Cause if the further you go back, it's gonna lead to I'm sorry to say it's gonna lead to a brown skinned person.
Always at the end of the day. Always.
Even the word Jew. You know what the word Jew comes from, right? It comes from Judaism.
I just go. I could just say this.
It's a shortcut of Judaism, which is taken from Judah.
Even irons, iron boards, all this shit, sewing, all this shit. Black folks been doing this shit since the beginning of time, man. Medicine, all this shit. Cut this shit out.
Practicing medicine. Look. It's nothing new under the sun. It may have been used differently in its time, but it's nothing new under the sun. You just wasn't, they wasn't mixing this chemical with that chemical at that time. But it been here. It's been right here on this damn earth. People just don't. Man, stop believing what they tell. Just because they're on TV, and I know it's hard, because that's when you grow up, you think if it wouldn't be on TV if it ain't true. No, they will put it on TV. That's propaganda. That's the promotion. If they put it on TV, you better question the shit. If they're giving, because look, they show you in movies. They show you in movies that they lie to the whole world when something goes wrong. It could be a big-ass nuclear bomb. They're going to come on the news and say, oh, we were just doing an exercise, little army exercise, it's nothing. But really, nigga, we just came 5 minutes from getting our ass blown off.
Oh, the word I like they used to say is, oh, that's G classifies, or they always,
I can't tell you nothing until I know further information from or that's past my pay grade, or I can't tell you, and this is the only information we got. Man, that's full. They got a G2 summit. In that G2 summit, all these high power countries that's in that UN, all they doing is going over there talking about what the country has, telling what their country has increased on, the new plans, what they're gonna open up for the next year on our ass, all type of shit. Law, it's all to put a new foot on your neck. The food, what they put in our food, how much we eat it, how much we're intaking of not natural foods. They putting in steroids in this, putting in this fake ass shit, this flavor shit, that shit. At the end of the day, you eat it over 30, 20 years. Yeah, that killed your ass. That's why you got cancer, or you don't know. How I get this? I ain't never smoked. How you got cancer? You ain't never smoked? Because it's something you didn't ate that's cancerous. Yeah, like anywhere it go, these people, they got it like how we want to have our illegal, how we got black people that have illegal drugs. Nino Brown, you like, I'm gonna pass the money to you, you gonna give it to them. Dude, they got this shit way better than that. They gonna get you sick with these fast food restaurants, then you gonna go to the doctor. Then they getting you to see now the money going to their doctor shit, and now see it's like you still messing with their whole
monopoly. It's a whole monopoly
you still in their whole program. No matter what, you messing with the government food. Now you messing with the government doctor, and then the government gonna bury your ass.
Yep. Tobacco
and charge your family $500,000 to bury your ass too. If we don't see that it's not equal, bruh. Look, this what I don't get. You know why Adidas did what they did to Kanye West? Because they used to be Nazis, and they do not want them people coming at their ass. The two guys that own Adidas used to be Nazi soldiers. So they like, oh shit. They like, oh shit, we really gotta cut ties because they gonna bring all that shit up.
And you know that the brothers who created Adidas, they got it. So the other brother left and made Puma.
Made Puma, right?
Adidas never did nothing without a black man. Everything
that's true.
boosted them up was by black man. If you go to Run DMC, if you go to LL Cool J wearing them,
keep talking about it.
The word Adidas is derived from
is their name. It's their names together. Yeah, it's them Nazi brother names together. The nigga who invented it.
Yeah, they love using Ethiopian signs.
But you feel me? Nobody. That's what nobody understands. What, like, you gotta go and know who's in charge. That's what Kanye is telling people. Like, I know people want to say, oh, but he's speaking on it because it's a selfish reason because they made him mad. Look, it's better late than never. At least he let you in. It don't matter if they pissed him off. They pissed him off and he said, I'm telling.
Yep.
Shit, it doesn't matter what you think happened. Look, same thing with Malcolm X. When he didn't know what was going on at first, he defended it. Oh, no, man, I know he ain't doing that. The Honorable Elijah Wood. Then he found out, he like, I'm telling. Y'all niggas have pissed me off. Y'all got me going hard for this shit, and it's some bullshit up in here.
You got people up in here who mad because I'm getting the attention.
Yeah, like, and that's a fact. They've been holding us down too long. And when we find out who we are, they try to take those guys out quick. Hurry up and discredit them. Make them seem like Psycho Mike. That's all they do. They start bringing up crazy. He believes the world's flat. Remember when he believed the world flat? Man, look, get the fuck up out of here. I believe the world is flat in a way.
Yeah, of course, the surface is flat. Yeah, we all know the surface is flat, but it's inside of a globe.
Yeah, in an oval shape, like we know in a certain way. Yeah, it don't look. God tell you in the Bible, it says the earth will not move or spin. Like, so how is we on an axle spinning? Man, there's a lot of things that we need to ask some questions about. Y'all, look, I ain't never been to space. Everything I seen in space, you took a picture of it and showed me. I don't know.
Right.
So y'all want, and look, y'all attack, look how y'all attacked him on that, right? But then Steph Curry say, I don't even think y'all went to the moon. Y'all ain't get on his ass.
And even that word earth is misrepresented. But that's a whole other story. I'm not even going to get into that, bro.
Hey, I know where you going with that one.
Hey, we ain't going to do that today. They'll cancel me after that one.
But I'm not going to get into all of that.
They're gonna cancel me if I do that shit. Hell no. We got.
This planet has a name, and I know her name.
That's a Patreon. That's a Patreon.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, you know what?
It's that time, man. And we ought to be for our own, man. He's being falsely destroyed in front of our eyes.
For standing up for something that was right. But then again, this is the thing I don't understand. He didn't disrespect nobody. And this is what I've been saying the last couple of days. I was saying, what is anti-Semitic? I was waiting for somebody to come up here with the answer. Nobody answered. This is what I keep telling y'all dumbass people. Stop believing everything that these motherfuckers sit there and tell you. Oh, I can't stand Kyrie. He got to go. But let them talk about your precious king, your so-called king. Y'all so-called GOAT.
That's why I said in the beginning, do you know what the word actually means?
Right.
It's there. You can read it. It has
clear as day. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. That's what my dad used to tell.
Look what that word represents. It doesn't represent the who's using it. To gain power over your mind.
One thing my dad used to say, it's a little Bible verse. You got to study to show yourself approved unto God. Rightly divided by the word of truth. If you don't have that, that's why I always dig into stuff. Man, hey, you talking about canceling? Dude, I don't even have cable no more. I don't. The only reason I got these basketball games because I bought the NBA League Pass. You know, and then on my phone.
Did you see how they try to pay KD?
Yeah, how they go? I talked about that yesterday.
They got so mad because all KD said, I don't like it one bit. I don't like the way it had to go.
Right.
I had to be. I felt like we should have just handled it in-house. Did what we had to do.
They try to make KD get down on his knees.
That nigga KD seen some people trying to see if he was also feeling like that. He said, I see in the comment, some people are confused. I said, this is some bullshit, man. So if anybody come out and just don't immediately say, I'm on y'all side, they ask cancel.
And we just gonna say this. Name.
This is what
I got a question after you. We're gonna switch it up after you finish what you got to say. Go ahead.
This is my last thing. This is what I was speaking on when I was telling people your freedom of speech ain't so free.
Hey, it's just amazing how that, you know, I remember growing up in school. I know Vaughn remember this shit too. I know Trey know this too. We used to school, they used to say, my country, 'tis a free, sweet land of it. Okay. And then one day I was like, I heard that when I was little, I was like, my father died. And I was like, what is this? You know, as a kid, you're like, why am I have to say this? They used to force us to say this when I was growing up in Georgia. We used to say my country, 'tis free every day before class. I never understood that. Like, I was a kid, like, this is what we're supposed to do, like, every day? Like, before we... Hey, I'm going to ask y'all this. I know Vaughn probably know this. Hey, Vaughn, you remember when they had Fellowship of Christian Athletes in high school?
Yeah,
I know. I remember I was in Kansas, so they had Fellowship for Christian Athletes when I was there, when I was growing up in Kansas and everything. And I noticed this happened. Ashley, Trey, and Vaughn already should know this too. I know Vaughn already know this too. This happened. They actually took God out of schools in the 90s. You remember that? The late 90s. I don't know exactly what year it is, but ever since that time, ever since that day, look how the world has become since then. Now, and I've been trying to tell y'all people this. Look at rock. Look at punk rock. You can look heavy metal. You can look at country music.
Look at rap.
No, I'm just talking about white folks' music compared to niggas' music.
I mean,
They knock us off. Yes.
Pledge no allegiance to a nation.
Exactly.
But what they make you do? Everybody in every country gotta pledge allegiance.
I mean, I was, you know, I'm glad. Luckily, I came up in the era of rap music where the rappers were happily ready to teach something. You know, like the Public Enemies, X-Clans, KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube. Even though they had the gangsters, they were still. Ice Cube was still out there hanging with the Nation of Islam, learning and giving back what he learned.
Yeah, they used to use, they rap, they felt like this is a chance for me to tell what's going on in my area.
Now everything ain't nothing but niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit.
That's what I said. Hey, man, you hit it on the head. I said these dudes' songs don't even go with their titles. They talking about shooting, then they talking about having fun in the club, then they having sex out of nowhere, then they shooting somebody again. And like, wow, then they selling dope, 1 million pounds of it. Wait a minute. Then when they pass away or something, their parents come out and say, he was a lovely boy. He went to this art school. He went to that art school. You be like, wait a minute. Well, why he out here promoting?
Why he out there putting this type of music in?
Exactly, and that's what I say. If he really believed in art and believed in people and beauty, why he ain't rapping about that shit? So that lets me know when he went in there, they told him you have to put this out there or you're not going to push your music at all. Yep. What they want us to do is listen to the shoot another black dude on the corner, drive over there on his house. I looked at that dude, Bobby Shmurda, his little tryout for his boy, them white executives was in there feeling that blow a nigga head off music.
Yep.
I said, wow, bro, that made me feel, look, it made me feel like I was like I was in that room. I was like this demon. Like it was demon.
Talk about it. Hey, do I sound like I have an echo? Cause I'm on my laptop. I'm waiting on my headphones to charge up.
It sound like a little echo. I can hear myself. But I don't feel. I mean, look, any day that a life is lost is bad. But when you're putting yourself in that position, what's going on for real? What's going on for real when you out here telling everybody, look, how do somebody supposed to approach you, right? If I hear you always saying, I keep my thing on me, I'm ready to bust on a nigga anytime, I ain't playing no game. When I see you, I think the only way to approach you is aggressive.
Practice what you preach, right?
Out there, you put yourself out there as an aggressive nigga. So when I see you, that's what I'm gonna feel like. It's like if I ever play basketball against anybody I see that they try to beat niggas ass on the court. So when I see me and him fit to make some contact, I'm hitting him so hard because I'm prepared for what I seen you been promoting. You promote like you a punisher out here. So when you get to me, you ain't punishing me. I'm fit to boom, what's up? Boom, yeah, that's what you do. What's happening? I'm already knowing how to get at you, bro. That's what we do. It's like if I'm fit to face a scorer, I know I gotta be aggressive with this nigga on defense. I gotta be pumping him. Like, cause you already told me what type of dude you is if I'm watching you and seeing what you saying. What Michael Jordan always said, I'm trying to take your heart, I'm trying to take your soul. So if I face Mike when he come up, I already know what you trying to do, nigga. That's what I'm on too. So if any of y'all heard me say when I go talk to a nigga, I ain't playing no game. So T-Price, when I be like, T-Price, let me holler at you, you gonna be like, nigga, what's up? Cause you expected me to be like how I said. Nigga, you said when you call niggas to the side, nigga, you ain't playing no games, nigga, and here you is calling me to the side. Nigga, what's up? What you mean while I'm coming over here with my fist ball? So that's why I say it's hard. Like, when I did my time, don't feel bad for me. That my dumb ass making my dumb ass decisions. Ain't nobody told me to do that shit. I got my own desire. I wanted to do whatever I did. I don't want no victim. I ain't trying to be no victim. I was victimizing somebody. Don't try to play the victim when your ass get caught or now something happened to you. A million dudes out here be probably taking people's lives, and then they finally get caught up, and now everybody got their shirt on and feeling bad, talking about why. Wait a minute, ain't that some cold? Woo. If y'all didn't want nobody in y'all section to ever die, y'all shouldn't be leaving from y'all section to kill no one.
They ain't hear you, Trayvon.
No,
they say that again.
We like to say karma. Hey, look, we like to say karma, but in that spiritual way, it's called weeping what you sowed.
Thank you. I always say that.
And if you out here sowing death up for people, you gonna weep that shit one day. And if you out here sowing stealing people identities, whatever it is you doing, man, lying on people, bamboozling people, one day you're gonna weep that shit. It may not be you, somebody in your family, something close to you, it's gonna touch you though. It's time to wake up, man. I swear.
I just said this yesterday. I just said the same thing yesterday when I was getting on these media members like Nick Frida, whatever and this is one thing I've been trying. This is why I said this on Ticket Channel, but I said it on my channel too. And Ticket didn't understand what I said by that. And shout out to my brother, but this is why I be saying why this shit is like soap operas and shit. This sports has come to men soap opera. Cause you don't see women Yeah, you see women like the Mollies. You know, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what you see men sitting there arguing like a bunch of women, a bunch of shit. I'm like, dude, like this is why I become a soap. I see why them old folks used to tell me. It's just like, baby, by the time you get older in your adult life, if you be able to see it, y'all sports is gonna be like soap operas. It's all, and then I could see ever since Stuart Scott died. That man rolling in his grave right now with that shit they doing at ESPN and Fox and all this other dumbass niggas. I don't trust none of them niggas.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You got it like this, right? They act like you gotta put some type of drama, some type of murder, attempt to murder, some type of assault in any entertainment thing. But wait a minute, let's go way back. Wasn't people going to concerts and making sure they catch them shows? And James Brown wasn't beefing with Little Richard. He wasn't beefing with none of the other hot artists. They wasn't fighting on stage talking about, when I see you, motherfucker, I'm gonna get you, and going in the radio stage. Wasn't none of that. It was still popping. Everybody was still listening. People were still going to the basketball games, even if you didn't have beef or if you didn't have no controversy. People still gonna go and want to have a good time. You don't have to come with none of this bullshit.
Let me add something on that, Trayvon. Let me add something on that. I'm gonna say that they were actually beefing. It's just they weren't looking to harm each other. Their
exactly.
Was on wax, and the way they did it, who can make the hottest song?
I'm gonna beat you at your own game.
That's how the James Browns and the Little Richards,
Michael Jackson and Prince. People don't even know Michael Jackson and Prince had a beef.
Who can make the
Michael
best
Jackson
song?
and Prince. Look, Michael Jackson and Prince had a beef, but they didn't fight. They didn't even call each other out in the press like that motherfucker weak. They just had a private beef, as in I'ma try to go diamond every time I drop. Let's see if
every
you can.
Every time I drop, let me see if Michael.
And look, I'ma try to have the best dance move.
I just dropped it.
Hey, I just gotta ask a question.
I just now walked on
this is how I feel.
Let's see what you do.
Yep.
This is how I feel. This is how I feel when them niggas be selling out. Do your own mama like you?
Right.
Like Sinbad told Ron. Do your own mama like you? Do your own father like you? Grandma,
right.
Mother, auntie, somebody who raised you, that taught you common sense. This is the thing about me, and this is one thing God keeps showing about me. I'm so much different from my family. Like the stuff that I'm talking about now, I couldn't even talk about that with my family. They be looking at me like, boy, you some conspiracy theorist. Get up out of here. Like, hold up. I love God just like you. You the one that changed your life. You changed your life. By the time you had me, my brother, my sister, you wasn't in them streets. When I knew you, you was a Christian person. I didn't know you when you was in them streets. You see what I'm saying? I knew you when you was just a Christian person. And I always used to question a lot of stuff. I questioned a lot of stuff. I'm like, man, this stuff don't make sense. Then I know what a sellout is. I've been knowing about this since I was a kid.
Yep.
You can tell the people that sell out. You can just tell this shit. It's obvious.
You ain't selling me out. You selling out yourself, bro. You the one taking from yourself. You ain't. It's like when your parent. It's like when your parent or anybody asks you, did you practice? Did you study? Or did you go and do it? And I ain't gotta watch you. Did you really go and do 10 push-ups? And they, yeah. All right, you ain't cheating me. You cheating yourself. You think you getting away on something on me, but you taking away from yourself from learning something.
Hey, I gotta get Rosie, cause this. Hey, I'm taking y'all back, man. I remember Saturday morning when we was growing up, we saw the soul.
Rosie Perez.
Boy, she started that movement. Boy, I'm telling you, she started that shit.
Hey, look, you better stop posting it. They gonna say you promote sex.
Man, stop, nigga. I'm not even the algorithm. So what the hell are you talking about? I'm not even in the algorithm right now. I feel what you're talking about, though. Nice one.
Look, they really gotta think about that, though. They really gotta, people should be happening so fast, bro. And everybody just always jumping in because everybody want to be on a movement. Everybody want to be a part of something. But then you gotta sit back. Does this shit make sense what I'm just jumping into? Did I do my look? Always know the rules of the game before you play. Don't just start playing.
Yeah, you gotta do the right thing.
You got everybody. Y'all got on this man about. He didn't say one word about hatred. He didn't say nothing.
Not one word.
He posted something, okay? So I'm asking everybody, I'm really asking everybody to pay attention to what I'm saying. If you see someone tweet something, and it could be a woman saying, I don't like the way they got this girl ass all out, like on this little tweet, like they just got all black women ass out. Like, do he deserve to apologize? Do he need whatever job he got? Do he need to be suspended? Whoever it is, a man or woman, anything. Like, what is that? So if a man posts a picture or a woman posts a picture of a man jump, should men get mad and say that's all they see is ass? She needs to apologize. She up here promote men as like sexual tools and objects. Come on, man, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna just stop it when they're gonna start it, and they're gonna stop it when they want.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that too, because I'm like Tyrese. What more do you want from me? Because y'all women out there, y'all love when y'all get put on the pedestal. See, I noticed. See, I'm so glad that the year that I was born, so I saw the symbols way before then. I'll never forget this. And when I was in Job Corps, there used to be that. Back then, the Big 12 used to be considered as the Big 8. They had the Big 8 all-black conference. They used to meet every single year. I never knew that, even growing up there. Only way that I found out, because I went to Job Corps. I went to this thing. I went to it every single year, because I was there a year and a half. So I was there, and I learned so much from them black women, even black men that was older than me, that was in college, that was teaching me a lot of stuff, and they was really bringing on awareness. What you think this world is going to be? Because you remember the 90s, everybody always say the 90s was a great time to find love. Not for everybody.
Stop.
It was.
He ran
it not, because women back then.
Wrong routes.
Yeah. Because back then, no, it was like back then, women always wanted what? They wanted bad boys. They always did. Bad boys has always been. You remember how they used to crucify a man for working at McDonald's on them little shows? They used to clown people on Saturday Night Live because they working at McDonald's and shit like that. And people that don't have an understanding and everything like that, they look down upon people like that. Why? Because they put it in your face. They drill it in your heads. And then when you see a person, I know people that got two fast food jobs. When you go to the house, you won't even know that they had it. You won't think they, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about what job you got. Because the TV, they plug so much BS on there. That's why I don't watch that shit no more. And I see why back then a lot of people didn't have TVs in their house. Because they ain't nothing but the devil.
Can I ask you something, T. Price?
Go ahead.
Is this a simple question, like on some real shit? This shit is on my mind in a way. If me and you talking before we go to work, and we both say, we go in there, nigga, we gonna walk in there, we both got appointments with the boss. And I'ma tell him, me too, nigga, me too, man, whatever. I'ma tell his ass too, we deserve that raise, and I don't know, woo. Now, you come out of there, and I say, what happened? And you say, that nigga fired me, and then I come out of there, I still got my job. Do you think I said what I supposed to have said? And you think I went in there and talked like that?
No.
So what I'm saying is, when a man funds get messed with,
right,
he's the one who really went in there and said the shit that wasn't supposed to be said but needs to be said.
Yeah, right.
That's why I said, and I'm gonna say it again, I don't got nothing personal against this man except for the wool that he always tried to pull over these young people's minds. That shit's bothered me with LeBron James, because I know every black person that was born at least 1980 and back, 84 something back, was hearing.
Should we go 70s? Look, even in the 70s. I'm a 78 baby.
Like you said, first of all, I'm gonna tell you what he should have said as a black man for Kyrie. I don't really want to say nothing because I see where y'all going with it, right? So look, no comment. That situation has nothing to do with my name. I have no comment on Kyrie's situation.
But people forget.
No. LeBron sold his soul years ago.
Yeah, we already know that.
My point.
He's throwing up. Hold on. Let me get.
With them, he said
yes.
Zionists and
yes.
with them a long time
yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Them years ago.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Go to them years ago. So
I was just about to say that.
Like how we say on code.
The Jesuits. He also with them Jesuits.
Yes, he sat with them years ago.
Hey, this is. Hey, y'all see what's on y'all screen right now? They killed Bruce Lee and they killed his sons the same way they killed his fucking father. Okay, so but you see how he's slapping them on the motherfucking head? A motherfucker like me and a person like me, I don't say a motherfucker, like a grown man like me and my brothers out here, even the sisters that try to aware people, because it's right there in your right there. But y'all still say to this day like, oh man, you just hating, bro. You just hating on LeBron, bro. Man, y'all niggas, man, stay the fuck away. As my boy Ill Will say, stay the fuck away from me.
Look, people don't understand why it's so important for, and I ain't saying for no man, but I'm just being honest from my heart. It's very important that a black man is in his child's life to explain about the experience, especially if he has a boy. Boy, let me tell you what you're gonna face. And that's why it's so important that you need to talk like this, walk like this, understand these words.
Right.
Understand.
I'm glad you said that. My dad used to tell me that all the time.
If you really look at it, this next generation, how educated are y'all on bills, paying them? I know some niggas that don't even know where to go and pay light or water bills at. They don't even know where to go, nigga. I'm serious. I'm not trying to clown nobody or nothing. And
they're serious.
I know people that don't know what the business world always know what about. I mean, they will call you and be like, hey nigga, how you feel this out? Hey nigga, what's a whoop-de-whoop? I'll be like, what the fuck, my nigga? I'll be like, man, that shit make me mad at you, boy. I'll be like, boy, that shit made me mad at you right now that you calling me, asking me what the fuck that is.
Yep. Hey, when LeBron said that shit last night, this is what I thought about. When Genuine was fucking up that song, look at his vein. His vein about to damn near pop.
That's that 5 hour energy coming out of his neck. That nigga Tank said that nigga was off that 5 hour energy. That nigga had about 5-6 of them things, nigga.
Hey, and you know what? And I never forget when all that shit came out, 5 hour, and then they came out with they had this drink. One time I had this drink called Vault, and that shit tastes like Mountain Dew. Hey, I didn't, but I'm telling you a story. This is way back in the day though. I was in Michigan, so I had this drink, and nothing was open in Kalamazoo that night for some odd reason. So these people came through, was like, hey, I used to work at Checkers when I was working at Checkers, and they was like, hey man, I got this drink right here. They were just promoting shit. I was like, I don't want the Red Bull. That don't even look appealing. So he gave me a drink called Vault. Man, I drunk that shit. I was like, oh man, this shit tastes like Mountain Dew. So I was just went on straight, finished working. So I finished that one bottle, bro. That it was a 20 ounce. That was the old school, real ass 20 ounce. Not that down, man. The 20 ounce nowadays look like a 12 ounce. I'm just saying. You see how the bottle got really small? Y'all people don't need to pay attention to stuff, man. Like the bottles don't got it. But if you didn't live back then, you don't understand what we're talking about.
Shit. They make your ass buy some chips, nigga. You get half in the bag.
And the don't even get. There's a bunch of air.
Man, don't even get me started on them chips, bro.
You paid $2.50 for 10 fucking Cheetos.
Hey, not even that, nigga. Nigga, you don't even get 10 Cheetos, nigga. Hey, nowadays, like my coworkers, they went to Subway. And they get the bag of chips to go with the thing. And my boy counted his chips. He's like, damn, I got 5 chips in this goddamn bag.
Let me tell you what people don't think about, right? If you go to the grocery store and you go buy you some hamburger meat, right? Look how much that shit costs. But if you go to a fast food restaurant, that shit $1. What's the quality of this shit, man? Did you ever think about that? Why do people say, look, you got Payless shoes, they used to be out. You go get those shoes, the quality was bad. The quality of the leather was probably pleather and all that shit, like whatever it was. That's why the shoe was cheap. So if you gotta think about what you put in your body, man, and you have to pay that extra. Look, I don't use that cooking oil, man. I go get olive oil, man, because that cooking oil, they used to use that shit to grease the guns, nigga, and the bombing things, nigga, in World War II and shit. Yeah, I'm talking about that good old corn oil, whatever you use, nigga. They used to use that shit for guns, nigga. That shit can clean your gun, nigga.
Hey, I'm about to say this. I'm about to go outside and blaze this blunt, though. This is how LeBron. This is one thing, and then y'all people are so dumb. Y'all niggas, y'all swear I'm a hater, but it's not a fucking hater. You can check out the fuck I want to say. You can unsubscribe to me. I don't give a fuck any fucking more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna speak my truth. But check this shit out. It's amazing how LeBron always get these easy ass questions compared to a KD and everything like that. Y'all LeBron dick licks out there, as my boy would call him. I'll call him Jay Reed from Akron. Cause he ain't no cop Jay Reed. Y'all don't never question. They just asking the easiest question. Oh yeah, man. Hey, Ghost. Shout out to my big aunt Ghost, man. Ghost, it's nothing but respect. It's nothing but love. But your nephew here, I don't agree with you on this shit that LeBron James is an activist. Cause this nigga was a true activist, like y'all swear this nigga is. He was stood up for Kyrie Irving.
Yep, he ain't no activist.
That nigga ain't activist or shit.
They tried. I remember they tried to compare him to Muhammad Ali and Muhammad Ali.
Man, that was the most disrespectful shit I ever heard in my life.
Y'all better cut
that was
shit out.
Man, he ain't no activist. Not even, he wasn't even an activist like Bill Russell. Cut this bullshit out.
He don't even own that school that buried his name.
Thank you. I've been trying to tell you. Just because it's
own that school, he built the school. LeBron didn't build it.
Man, he ain't bringing shit. But hey, but we talk about shit like that. You hate another black man. So what LeBron just did? He just hated on another black man for his bread.
He don't pay the taxes on that school. He don't own that school.
Thank you. And not be put in memory. You remember when that incident that happened recently? That happened at the school?
Yeah, with the teacher. Yep.
Yep. No, don't want to talk about that shit. See y'all. See, this is why I keep telling y'all. They put shit out. Go ahead.
While we on that, we can go ahead and we also forget with all this uproar about Kyrie and Kanye, who ain't killed or hurt on nobody. They just posted information. They just provided information, regardless of if you like it or not. Brett Favre walking off. But okay, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you good, bro. Hey, and man.
And we all forgetting about Brett Favre. All that's just going by the wayside.
Oh yeah, even Robert Sarris.
Outrage.
Man, this is.
Go ahead, bro. My fault.
Oh man, we good, man. Hey, your voice is needed, man. You cooking, bro? Cause my friends always ask me about you all the time. I was like, dude, you got to think about them. Everybody got lives. Everybody got families. I know my boy Vaughn, he don't have no kids, but I know he look after his family and nieces, nephews, or whatever the case might be. He's like, he'll be on here. I know everybody be missing James. I'm like, James will come on here when he can. That's why I come here solo dolo now, bro. This is the only reason, the main reason why I'm taking advantage of this thing is, I know Ticket said that. Shout out to my boy Ticket. Cause Ticket was like, man, you should be already overdue. I get there when it comes, but shout out to Ticket. Pro Basketball Update. Shout out to 2 Raw for TV. Shout out to 2 Raw for Sports. Shout out to my boy Polo, aka Now Straight to the Point. Man, Polo been on my mind heavy. Anybody ever heard from Polo, man? Have anybody heard from Polo? That man been on my heart heavy, man. I'm hoping that man is alright. Man, shout out to my boy Polo. That's my nigga right there, bro. That's my boy. H-Town, man. H-Town, my boy Greenleaf exclusive. Subscribe to his channel. Showtime, straight to the point. Man, that's my show. Hey, this is what I do on the homies channel. I just say, I just say salute and I get up out of there. Because I know that this is one thing I know. Niggas don't one thing, this is about our race. We fuck who we want to fuck with. Yep. We pick and choose who we want to. I know there's a lot of dudes that used to come with my shit. They be on show, be on everybody else want to come with my shit. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Even if they shot me out, say what's up, I'm still going to mention something back. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people tell me, man, Cheapers, you in the West Coast. I don't give a damn ticket all the way out in goddamn in another fucking country. Dominican Republic. Come on, man. We got to get better on that. If I fuck with y'all, fuck with y'all. I don't do that divide and conquer bullshit.
Nope.
Never have been about that.
My people all over the planet. I ain't about that. Oh, well,
yeah, man.
I wasn't raised on that, bro. My people everywhere.
So what you think about basketball? What you thinking about college basketball? No, college basketball start next week, my G.
I know. I haven't seen too. The only thing I'm worried about, you know, I seen that Louisville lost the exhibition game to a Division II school. And I'm like, but then I was like, you know what? I'm not too worried about it. This is year one.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna be too worried about that. But I mean, I don't know. I gotta see. But, you know, until the team starts playing, because you can have all the talent in the world, it doesn't mean they're gonna fail.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, bro. College basketball is that one sport where you just gotta see the teams play first. So
exactly. That's why you know what I did, because I did my college basketball special. My homies was like, I didn't let nobody in because, dude, you don't watch college basketball like I do, bro. You gotta watch college basketball like me and you do. You don't watch college basketball like me and you. You ain't getting on my panel when I do the college basketball streams. Like, for real, you gotta know college basketball.
Yeah, like if there's one team who I can say that I can probably put my finger on and say, yeah, they're gonna be good, it's because everybody is back. That's North Carolina.
Hey, but another thing, I'm glad you said that, because let me bring up a point. It just happened recently. You remember when UCLA, when it was when it was in the what's that thing? No, not the Final Four, the first four.
Oh, the first four, yeah, and they made it to the Final Four, yeah.
And they made it to the Final Four. What they end up doing next year, we all gonna come back and do another run. And guess who it ended up losing to?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. It's just a point.
But see, that's the beauty of college basketball.
Yes, but I'm trying. But now North Carolina is going to be targeted. Niggas ain't going to be scared of North Carolina. It's going to be hard.
And nothing is actually guaranteed.
Yeah.
One game and you're in it.
And it's over.
You have your one bad game in the tournament. What's he done?
Yes, and I see teams, and I see Kansas been like that. Especially when them years when they went 35-3, 35 and all that shit. They had one bad game. Let me go. Northern Iowa, VCU. Oh, I was so mad at VCU when they lost to VCU, nigga. Hey, you talking about? We ain't talking behind the scenes in a while, but we talk behind this. Hey, you know how pissed I was that day, my nigga, when they lost that shit. I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And it was I never forget. I don't know which Morris twin did this. You can see it on the court. I could read lips on the court. He shook that dude's hand. He said, your run is going to end tonight. And that little short dude from VCU, light-skinned dude, looked at him and said, we'll see when it. He said, we're going to see when it scores 0-0. I'm like, when he did, I never forget, one of my brother's friends, ex-girlfriends, and everything like that, but she's still cool with me. She was the manager at the time when she was at Kansas. She was a manager. She was a trainer, and she used to tell me that them dudes she was like, Terrence, I don't see them boys winning the championship. These niggas is so fucking cocky. So they were so fucking cocky that year. She was just like, I didn't never understand it because Bill Self's not a cocky guy.
Right.
But dude, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's amazing. They always say Kansas Jayhawks is a blue blood, but I really don't consider them a blue blood because I know they got affiliation because of the person that made basketball allegedly.
Well,
and
you think about, they made what? How many? What, they got 3-4 championships?
No, they got 6. Last year was their 6th title.
They do? Damn, I thought they only had 3.
No, hold on. Now they said 6-time champion. When I looked up on the thing, they said 6.
Oh, okay. Maybe they won some before Wilt. I don't know.
Yeah, that was way. I'm talking about. Oh yeah, in our lifetime, in our lifetime it was Danny and the Miracles.
Right.
Mario Chalmers. And Brandon Rush. Mm-hmm. And the boys. And Cold R, which was a freshman at the time. Sharon Collins. Shout out to Sharon Collins too, because he coaching at a high school. I mentioned this way back. Lawrence Free State. He's the head coach over there. I think it's him and Tayshawn Taylor, I think, are the coaches over there. Shout out to them brothers over there, man. Doing big things, man. Because a lot of people thought Sharon Collins would go to the league. But y'all niggas always want to talk about people that don't play in the league. My brother didn't play in the league. My brother had a chance to play with Kobe Bryant his senior year and decided not to. He was like, man, I want to create my own name. Everybody know who Kobe was.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? My brother, and Vaughn, explain this to people too, because a lot of people don't understand this. Junior college is not for people that think that people are actually dumb. My brother had the grades to go to any college in the fucking country.
Right.
But you don't get that exposure in high school. Nobody know who the fuck you are. Junior college is the best route. And I see my brother and them played against Lee Nayland. Lee Nayland.
You remember who Ed Gray is?
Yeah, Ed Gray. Oh my God.
Southern Utah.
Y'all niggas don't know who Ed Gray.
When it was a junior college.
I remember. See, my brother played against.
There's a bunch of NBA players. That
yes.
In our
Lee Nayland. Lee Nayland. When Lee
People
Nayland.
don't.
Eddie Robinson.
Go to junior college because they're not good enough. Don't have the grades.
That's bullshit.
Think about it like this. Sometimes schools don't have the scholarship.
Exactly.
They don't have.
They pick and choose who they want to recruit too.
Positions available. So you got to go. If you still want to play, you're going to go play wherever they're going to let you play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what it is.
I see my brother went against.
When you see a high-profile player, like Sean Kemp.
Oh yeah, hey.
Like that. That's because of grades. Sean Kemp went to JUCO because of grades. Okay.
Hey, I could tell you this is my brother's team that he had. He had Gordon Scott on his team. And a lot of people don't know who Gordon Scott is. He was the second-ranked player in the state of California. Mm-hmm. Guess who behind who? Just guess.
Paul Pierce?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was the second-ranked player in the country. And then my brother played it. My brother played. A shout out to my boy Alton Mason. Alton Mason. He played at Arizona State. And guess who he was backcourt throwing the ball to? Eddie House.
Oh, okay.
Eddie House was shooting them. When Eddie House was shooting them wave for bang bang ba bang ba bang ba bang ba bang bang bang. Yes, Eddie.
State, right?
Yeah, shout out to AT, man. All the mates, man. Like my brother teammates that he had, all his teammates was good. He had a teammate named Mike.
I remember that dude too. Yeah.
That was my brother's teammate in junior college at Barton Carney. Hey, my brother's team that year, they lost to Hutchinson in the regional, like to go to the finals or whatever. And my brother told me this when my pops died about a couple years ago. He was like, "Big bro." I was like, "Damn, you call me big bro? Everybody calling you big bro, cause everybody swear up and down you older than me, nigga." But I came out of mama first, nigga. I'm just putting that out there, cause I don't talk too much in my family, because everybody else got more say so than I do. So when I say something, I had to get that out there. He was just like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, big bro. If we would have beat Hutchinson that year, and made it to the tournament, that would have changed all of our basketball lives. Talking about every teammate, because that would have gave them even more offers.
Yep.
But my brother, I watched the game too. I think they got cheated, because a lot of people don't understand the National Junior College tournament still resides in Hutchinson, Kansas. It's been like that since the 90s, and it's still there to this day. If you talking about college basketball, the best conference to me, and it's still always been like that since the 90s, is Jayhawk West. Cause you got Barton, you got Butler, you had what's that they tears
Barton always nice.
And Barton is good at. I know some people think about track and field.
Colorado Northwest, and used to hear about Barton because we were in the Mountain West.
Right. Yep.
Utah Valley.
Right.
Who else was out there? Northern Iowa.
Yeah, you was out in them neck of the woods. Yeah, and them. Yeah. Barton. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I used to go to my brother's games when they was at Barton, dude, they played to get. I see my brother went against Lee Nayland. He went to Butler. Shout out to Butler. That's another Butler Community College, Seward County. He played against Antonio Daniels.
Okay.
When Antonio Daniels was out, see when I was watching when I was growing up, I used to see him on TV. I see Nick Anderson, not Nick Anderson. Nick Van Exel. That's what I'm telling you. Van Exel went to college out there.
Yeah.
Spud Webb went to even went to school. I remember there was this guy. His name was Perry. He's a referee, and his wife was work at the school and everything. He used to tell me that games that he used to sit there. He said he got dunked on by a basketball player. He wasn't even part of the play. And guess who dunked on his ass?
Who?
Spud Webb. He said that game, and he said that game right there let him know that he ain't built for this. This. He said he went straight to. A lot of my friends get mad at me. They're like, T. Price, man, you know so much about the game. I got friends that coach, that referee high school sports and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of dude that I keep it real too much, and I couldn't do that because I'm the type of referee. I see that I'm like, damn, you got dunked on. Get your ass back down the court. I be talking shit to them niggas, bro. Like for real. I couldn't do that referee shit, man. My friends get mad. I'm like, tell you should referee. No, the hell I shouldn't. I be, man, them niggas be ready to swing on me.
I refereed. I can remember refereeing a high school intramural tournament back when I was in high school. And I played. So you know what I'm saying? I was the captain of the basketball team my senior year. So I was on the team. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, I'm about to switch up. I'm going to my phone right quick. I'm going to my phone. I'm about to go blaze. I don't got to be work till late this afternoon, so we just cooking today, man. And you've been the most talked about person. My boys talk to me every day. They be like, man, when your boy gonna get on there? When he got time, bro?
Yeah,
when he had time.
I just be busy sometimes, man. I can't.
Hey, I don't be tripping, bro. That's why my friends be like, man, when your boys? I'm like, man, when they have time, you see everybody on the panel. Other than that, you're going to deal with my crazy ass till then.
Yeah. But I try to get on here as much as I can, bro. That's why I'm glad you came on today. Because I seen that, and you started off with the Kyrie situation. Because bro, I have not watched a game, an NBA basketball game, since. Because I knew what they were about to do to Kyrie Irving. I just knew it.
And this is the only reason why I watched the games from last night, in my defense, because, like I said before.
No, I mean, I'm not just, it's just me.
I understand you, because I don't want to watch it no more either. Yeah. In my defense, I don't want to watch this shit either, because the same way that I felt about football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how they move the goalposts so much. And and then the LeBron James fans, y'all think I'm ridiculing him? You damn right I should, because these media people know where the fuck he stand. He know these media people is in his backhand pocket. So the fuck he gonna course what he gonna say to say the right thing. But what he should have did was stand on his nuts as a man. He didn't do that. He showed you his hand. And I'm just gonna continue to say this. You know what, Vaughn? I need to talk to my lady right quick. Call her right quick. Talk to my lady right quick. But I'll let you hold on. I'm gonna let you deal with the flow because you've been very missed. You got the floor. I just gotta get this out. Y'all can't hate me for this. Y'all cannot hate me for. You can unsubscribe me, do anything like that. Y'all come attack me about this man. Y'all say this man is like Muhammad Ali. This nigga is not Muhammad Ali
at all.
Let's cut this shit out. He's not even Jim Brown. He ain't all them niggas that stood with Muhammad Ali through the trenches back in the days. This is what he's supposed to be doing with his brothers right now, but he going against the code. But y'all niggas still ain't figured that shit out.
No, he's on the code with who he's supposed to be on the code with.
But it's not with his fellow brethren.
Like I said, but it's the thing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, he did. You already know the story.
He's on code with the oath.
Hey, you got the floor, bro. I'm gonna switch to my phone.
They're giving him movies. This is why he's in Hollywood now. Who runs Hollywood? Who y'all think runs Hollywood? This is why he's playing there now. They talk about he wants to be close to Hollywood and start getting into his whole entertainment thing. Well, guess who runs Hollywood? Who's responsible for putting out the movies that you see and that you watch? And then when you get a black filmmaker who makes something, besides maybe an Antoine Fuqua, he's probably one of the few who makes real movies. Every other filmmaker is either about some family drama within the black family, slavery, or some historical event where a black family didn't get justice for, like the Emmett Till shit. I'm not supporting that shit. That family did not get justice. And as I stated earlier, I'm done. I'm done with the NBA, especially this generation. These dudes need to retire because none of them stand for anything. When they had an opportunity to stand up for one of their guys, you talk about it's a brotherhood, it's a family, and y'all do nothing but stab each other in the back.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Why do you, in your honest opinion, big bro, why is Melo and Boogie Cousins not in the league? Because look, I told you
Go ahead. Melo is the agenda. Melo goes against the agenda, and you know what
he does,
right? The agenda is LeBron James. Melo goes
exactly.
Regardless of him playing with him or whatever, he goes against that. So if he gets anything, if he gets any type of positive light, it's gonna be a knock to the agenda.
That's true.
One. The other is because of who Carmelo Anthony is.
Yeah,
and where
that's
his
true.
where his mind state is. I told you this before. Carmelo Anthony is a member of the nation of gods and earth. He's a 5%, what they call a 5%. And that's one of the main reasons why he's not in the NBA, why he started getting blackballed out of the NBA. I mean, you can go to, it was like I was explaining before, when that whole situation with Jay-Z came out about the little chain Jay-Z had on, and they were trying to make some big deal about Jay-Z wears a charm that represents a group of people that think white people are devils. Yeah, that chain that Jay-Z was wearing belonged to Carmelo Anthony. That was Carmelo Anthony's chain. At the time, Jay-Z wasn't trying to give it, wasn't trying to say nothing. He said, I'm not going to tell you who it belongs to. I'm just letting you know, I guess it belongs to a friend of mine. That chain was Carmelo Anthony's chain. And it came out, and they finally found out that it was his chain. And that's around the time we started seeing him being traded around, going to OKC to Houston, not getting the playing time, and then all of a sudden he's not playing, period. But you know that man can still play the game and still help you win.
Oh, yeah. That's why I know, let's just take it back. Even when that shit just happened, what we just talking about, what you just mentioned, when he was in Houston. And then how many games they traded that dude in the season? It was like early in the season, like the first 10.
It'd be like 10, 20 games, between the first 10, 20 games, I believe.
I think it was less than 20, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
I would say at the most 15. I was going to say my first number was going to be 15, but I say between 10 and 20. I don't know. I don't know the exact number. I know it's between 10 and 20. They traded that dude quick. Because that was the year of the bubble, right? That was the bubble season, right?
Yeah, I think
that was the year
if I can remember.
They had to play in the bubble for the playoff tournament. Yeah.
Man, it was just messed up, man. Cause look at the records that man's supposed to break this year. Look at the records that man was going to break this year if he would have played this year. Because this is the point that I'm bringing out, big bro. You remember back, me and Trayvon was talking about this the other day. We were talking about this the other day.
Right.
They let Kobe go out on his shield. They let Jordan retire on him. Even Magic Johnson came back from age, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And let him go out on his shield. They let T-Mac go out.
Because you can't control nature, bro. That's
hold on one second.
Right there. Like Magic's, they didn't see them coming. That's the thing. They didn't see them come. They saw LeBron coming, and they knew that they could benefit off LeBron. So they have been waiting for, like we said, seventh grade. They have been waiting for LeBron since seventh grade. So they already knew what they could get from how they could benefit off the back of LeBron James. Why do you think Carmelo Anthony didn't get drafted by the Detroit Pistons? Because of really Darko Milicic was that good? Yeah, okay. We all knew that dude wasn't going to be good. We all questioned they need a center. But okay, they didn't need a center actually because they won the championship without a true center. Against Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. So can you imagine if Melo got drafted by Detroit and wins the championship his rookie year, what the actual narrative would be today? Yeah, like I said, yeah, it goes against the agenda for Carmelo Anthony to get any positive light. He can't stand in the way of the agenda getting all the press coverage. But then again, that's why I say you don't go against nature. Because when you go against nature, nature will throw that shit back in your face. Because look at what's happened. The embarrassing losses, the ugly shooting. It's time to call it quits, fam. And that's what I'm just calling it what it is. You tried and you go again. You don't go against nature.
Yeah, shout out to my neighbor. She just looked at me. She was just like, I thought you was God. I was like, I'm still here. It's gonna take me probably about another year. You know what I'm saying? To get everything together, get pesos running, and you know what I'm saying? You know, and she was just like, I'm just ready to move from here. I was just like, why? She was just like, me and my husband was like, she said, I don't want you to leave, but we need more flavor here. Like, 'cause they Native Americans, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, they heard the stories that what I even had to endure in this town. Like at any place, like I keep telling people, Oregon is beautiful. Trust me, it's nice. But the area where I live in, these motherfuckers is racist. They don't like black folks. And you can tell the person just by the way they look at you, that they ain't never seen a black person before, they can't stand you, all because of what somebody else. And then this is and look, I even know women that told me this before in their lifetime. They was raped by a black guy. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't hate black men. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that every black man wasn't like that. But you got some family members that drill it to your head. Oh, I don't want you. I know some women right now. They're so scared to talk to a black man right now because if they talk to a black man or a black woman or either way it goes, they gonna keep away. They're gonna kick them off their property. They ain't gonna be a part of their family anymore. That's some dumbass shit. Shout out to her, man. That's why I was quiet, let you cook, because she's just like, hey. I was like, hi. Like, I see you all the time, but today she just really had time to conversate with me. Her husband was like, hey, we like what you're doing. You know, they're subscribing to my channel. You got to bring people awareness, man. Us Native Americans, us blacks, and us, we all the same kind of people, just different part of the tribes, but they divide and conquer and separate everybody. It's amazing that every other race is celebrated except Black history. Black history to me is every day of the year. That's just my opinion. Yep. So we built this motherfucker. Our ancestors, some people back then, they built this iron board. Everything that's ever you could think of, it's all stolen from a black person idea. Man or woman. I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me. That's what I knew about. Once I found out about hockey, I knew about that hockey shit in the 90s, bro. Yeah. When I told my friends about that, you know what they said? Man, you just conspiracy theories.
Ain't no conspiracy.
They say the same.
Just read. All you got to do, like, that's the problem. That's, you know, that old saying where they said, if you want to keep anything from a black person, just put it in a book. and I paid attention to that. You know what it made me do? It made me start reading books, and I started learning things. Like how some of the history we were taught was not true. Some of the history we were given in school was not true. Even and I'm not gonna get into that because I know people aren't ready for this conversation. That word black. That word black. Us calling ourselves black. That's one of the issues that we have, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Hey, I just want to say this about the word black. This is what I tell people all the time. You just a black man. Do I look black? The jersey that I got on right now is all black.
Right.
That is black. I'm brown skinned. So how I'm black? I tell people this all the time. Like, I'm brown skinned. It's like, I ain't black. You know what black is? Black is tar. I was like, black is dark. I used to know. So I know this woman. She has, and this is one thing I understand about y'all black women too. Some of y'all, you've been through that struggle. You've been through that struggle. You know you've been through that struggle. You know what you up against. Then you all of a sudden you're gonna change up. Don't try to change up, then try to come back. Nah. Keep your ass on the other side. I understand people do change, make mistakes in their life, but you gotta be really let me know that you changed. I don't think you changed. I think you're still the same ass motherfucker that you are. That's just me. You got to show me something. It's like being back in the days when your mama used to tell you, boy, you from Missouri? You got to show me. Show me state. Show me. Show me that you ain't about. Because that was like hard for me when I was growing up because I had constructive criticism. You know, I heard more constructive criticism than I ever heard encouragement. So it was hard for me to tell it each one. But I turned out right. I don't tear down everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I let everybody have their chance. But at the same time, a person going to show their hand every time. Especially on TV, they show their hand. They telling themselves. They literally telling themselves, but, oh, no, you just a hater. So you want me to respect Malika Andrews? You want me to respect? I lost so much respect for basketball players, even back then. You hyping up this new generation when they know they ain't do it the way that you did it. You didn't have the opportunities. And even back then, you remember back then when they used to have videos and shit? Back then on the VHSs, they'd be like, hey, do you want to play against such and such? Do you want to play with Mike? Do you want to play? What them all-stars said back then that was superstars.
Like, no, I don't want to play. I want to play with them.
I don't want. Why would I want to play with him for? I'd rather beat him on the court.
Yep.
Message.
Yep. Competitive spirit. Yep. Competitive spirit. That's exactly what it is. They
And,
and I'm not saying that these guys don't compete, but they don't have that.
right, they do, but they don't have that drive. Right.
Previous generations had. Like, no, I'm gonna stay with this team and I'm gonna help them get better. Now, if the franchise just is trash and they're not trying to do anything to improve, that's
a different story. Right.
That's a whole different story. But if you have a team, if you can help make that franchise better, like the Michael Jordans, like the Magic Johnson, the Larry Birds, you don't go nowhere. You don't go play for another team.
That's true.
And even though, we know Michael Jordan went to play for the Wizards, but that's because of what the Chicago Bulls did. It had nothing to do with Michael Jordan. He didn't want to play for the Bulls no more. You don't. If your franchise is successful, you don't break that up. You break it up when they start losing.
Man, it's crazy how this weather is out here, man. This is what I'm out here in right now.
Yeah, it's crazy here too because the news people all keep talking about, we're going to get this rain and he's going to push in this cold front. Man, this is Texas, bro. Texas, if Texas want a cold front, there will be a cold front.
Dude, I don't even have a jacket on, even though I got a hat and hoodie on. But guess what? I got underneath my hat. I got a hood on my ears, nigga. I'm still dressed. All that I don't got on gloves. That's one thing my mama always told me. She always told me this when I was growing up. And it always hit home with me all the time. She was like, son, it's cold outside. You got to put something on your head. Even though it might feel the weather is all nice today and everything like that, because you know you're about to get in the weather. Because I'm just going to keep it real with my people, my millennium people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. Check this out. When we always get most sick at? Change of the season.
The change of the season, yeah.
Yeah, because you ain't out there prepared. You still out there in your shorts.
That's my allergies. I don't have a lot of allergies. My only allergies happen during between Texas only has 2 seasons. It has the summer and it has winter. And winter don't last that long.
That's like how it is out here. That's how it is out here. Because our first day of fall,
when it goes from winter to when it goes from cold to warm, a lot of the what they call what's this stuff called that's in the trees here?
Ain't this week is daylight savings time?
Is it this week?
I think it is this week because I was reading up because
coming week. I think Thursday. I believe it should be
right.
No, or it could be. I believe maybe next Monday, next Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, it should be next Sunday. It should be next.
Why
Sunday.
Are you looking at me for?
It should be next Sunday.
Hold on, man. I got this dude looking at me all crazy and shit. Give a fuck. The dude just staring at me, just literally standing in his truck, just looking at me and shit.
Be cool, bro.
I'm looking. Cool, man.
He's just looking.
He ain't looking for nothing. Get your ass on somewhere. I ain't letting on me no more, bro. This is one thing I love. I have family members who threaten me all the time. I tell the police, where you at? I know you got a warrant. Call the police all you want to now, nigga. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't no warrants, no nothing. So what the fuck you gotta say now? I don't like shit like that, bro. This is the shit that the neighbor was just talking about me about. I can't go nowhere. I can't even walk around in my neighborhood. I got my blunt, ain't fucking with nobody. Just got somebody just sitting there fucking staring at me and shit. Fuck out my face, because I'm black, nigga.
Right.
Fuck out my face.
He's just staring. Don't. If he ain't trying to approach you in any way, you good, bro. That's how I look at it. And
I look at it too, but
they think
I just let it.
Like
right.
Do the thing because I'm quiet, I'm soft, and one of my homeboys be like, nah, he ain't soft. He just waiting for you to try him. He just waiting for you to try him, and
I just let him
find out. That's what he's waiting.
I just made sure. I made sure that he looked at me in my face. I looked at him in his face because I saw him. This is one thing that I always been known about, even when I was young. Because I left out the porch at a young age. You understand? You always got to watch everything that's around you.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I'm just saying it because this is my spot.
You're observing everything. I'm just saying, be cool, bro.
I am.
Don't even
Racist bitch. Man, racist bitch. I don't like motherfuckers like that now because I've been noticing, bro.
I know what you mean.
I lived everywhere across the world. I've been overseas as a kid, lived in Germany, all kind of shit, bro. I've been, man, y'all niggas, I lived in Kansas. Ain't no yellow brick road out there.
Nope.
They got a lot of prisons your ass could go to, though.
Bunch of damn farms and a whole lot of big ass insects. I've been in Kansas.
Man, I just found out. I think
the biggest insects I've seen in the world is in the Philippines, and that second is Kansas.
Yes, Kansas got them fucking ticks, nigga, that go up in your jeans. You can have jeans on. You got these ticks, eggs to be biting the shit out your ass. And don't go to Memphis Lake, nigga. Talking about you barbecuing. But we used to go there as a kid. Our church, we used to go to Memphis Lake.
Now, where you don't go is out there by the farmland.
No, you don't go to Dodge City. Don't go to Dodge City.
Yeah.
They even the Puerto Ricans. I know this dude is not about to walk up on me.
A bird flying in the air. Ain't no damn bird. That's just a big ass.
Right.
That's a big ass moth that done ate some corn and done outgrew what you think a moth grows to. Hey, them Kansas ticks and them fucking bugs and them fucking mosquitoes, them motherfuckers is big like a son of a bitch. That's why I said what I said, but I've been out there. I've been through there before. I remember we was going to visit my brother in Nebraska. We drove through there. And we was driving through the farm because we were taking like the back road because it was shorter. It was a shorter drive, so we drove through like the farming roads. And you know, them farming roads is where they got them big ass corn husks that's like 20 feet tall and shit. Hey, I remember back then, bro. What's the fluid? The window wiper fluid. Oh, windshield wiper fluid. Bugs off the windshield, big ass bugs. I can remember when I was growing up out there. Like, this is like the best time to be in Kansas anyway. Like during the fall season, you see the leaves, you see the color of the leaves. Yep. Then I remember growing up, we used to drive. My dad used to drive us. Either my dad or my mom. My dad mostly drove all the time anyway, but sometimes we used to drive with moms and stuff like that. We used to see the tumbleweeds because we used to go to the mall, hit the highway, because Junction City ain't nowhere from Manhattan, Kansas. Junction City, Kansas is like 15 miles from Manhattan, Kansas. So that's what fucked me up when I came to Oregon. I was like, there's a Junction City, Oregon? I knew there was 8. I think it was like 10 of them. They even got a Junction City in Georgia, too. Mm-hmm. They got one in Missouri. They got one in Missouri. Yep. They got one in Arkansas, Junction City, Arkansas. Yeah, man, I'm like, damn. That's around. That's going towards Memphis. Mm-hmm. I had a homie. I got a homie that moved from Junction City, married a girl, and guess where she from? Junction City, Arkansas. He's like, nigga, I can't get away from Junction City for the damn of my life. I live in a town that name other than Junction City. But the good thing, but what's good about, especially like Arkansas, you got all the major cities right there within like 2-3 hours of you. Yeah, that is true. To the south. Yep. The southwest. Hey, my Memphis, part of my favorite. Memphis, Nashville. I used to love Clarksville. Yes. Tennessee. Shout out to my homies in Clarksville. Even though your family member did me dirty and shit. But it's all love still to this day. It's still love, and it's still love to this day. Shout out to them. My favorite part when I used to go to Tennessee was Blytheville. Blytheville used to be the shit when I was growing up out there. Because you remember, I was out there, because you remember, I used to live in Hayti, Missouri. Hayti ain't nowhere from Arkansas. From Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And then I had a homeboy. Oh no, actually he was my manager. He used to live in Osceola, Arkansas. You know where Osceola, Arkansas is? Yeah. Yeah, so we used to drive. I mean, one day he was like, hey, man, we closed the store. That's when I was working.
out there in Arkansas. He's like, hey man, no, I was in Missouri. Hey Ty, he was like, hey man, I want you to come to my house, man. I was like, man, come to your house for what? I was like, dude, are you just gonna leave in the house? You just gonna go get you some pussy? I know how you get down. I was like, he had like one of my homeboys, but he was really cool and everything. I ain't gonna lie, that dude has some of the finest sisters I ever seen in my life. He tried to hook me up with his sister. I'm like, your sisters ain't ready for me. Oh, hey, every single one of them was big bad. But they liked how I carried myself. I didn't hit on them because at the time I'm like, dude, you could have gave me a warning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm taking you home, but that's how I'm glad that how my parents raised me and shit.
Right.
My family members that, man, I used to know dudes used to cheat on their woman, used to have me there with their wife. I'm like, nigga, I ain't about to get caught up in this shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Your woman walking around looking good, smelling good, enticing my ass. They know what the hell you doing.
Yep.
And I always thought about it just like this too. Even when this was like in my early 20s. I'm like, dude, I used to know niggas had surveillance back then, bro. Y'all like surveillance cameras is available now? Niggas always had cameras. It wasn't a technology like it is now.
Yeah. Motherfuckers wasn't quick to whip it out. They only pulled out the cameras for like or when they knew.
I heard a homeboy almost knocked this nigga off. He almost knocked one of the homies off. He found out his homie was knocking down his wife. He called me on the phone, was like, hey man, we got a ride. I was like, nigga, when you say you got a ride, what way?
What you mean?
Cause this is me. My boy was like, man, see Price. He always, nigga, I gotta know what kind of ride. Are we gonna ride the smoke kind of shit, or are you riding and gonna do some gangster shit? Cause it sound like you offended right now. Cause this is my boy, I know. And he's like, nigga, you won't believe who's fucking my girl. He was like, who? And then he showed me the tape. It was like Cameron and Killer season. This shit, like the nigga was kissing his money. And the way he was kissing his wife and shit. He said, my own wife don't kiss me like that, bro. Man, I felt for him, bro. He said, I did everything for the world for this woman. Then he found out that the baby that he was taking care of is actually his baby. His homeboy baby. She never told him about that shit. Wow. And that nigga was about to do a 187 for real, nigga. I said, nigga, you ain't about to do that shit. You gonna sit your ass on this couch, nigga. I live in Lock the Dope. I looked at Big Mama. I said, Big Mama. I called Big Mama from next door. I said, this nigga ever leave this house, you already know what to do. He said, he ain't going nowhere. I'm about to pray for him right now. He was like, I ain't about to hear no church. So she said, the devil is a lie. You ain't about to lose your life over no dumb behind stuff. Boy, see, that's why I miss old school people, man. See, back when we was growing up, them old school people, they know what we was going through and shit. And you wasn't afraid to sit there and just listen to them. Even when they wrong kind of shit, they still show you something truthful.
Right.
Period. But I was always grateful that I always had motherfuckers that said something truthful from start to finish. For real, bro. I love old school people, man, because out here, this is one thing that breaks my heart out here. Even when I see them videos on YouTube and shit. Y'all so quick to disrespect motherfuckers that old and shit. Y'all want to whoop their ass, jumping on them, stealing from them, doing all this dumbass shit, then posting videos and shit like you done some motherfucking bodies. Nigga, please. I wish y'all niggas would have jumped when we was growing up.
Right.
What the old school people used to say. How the rules used to be back in the day. All right, if your boy or your homegirl jump in, all my niggas come in. You don't want my niggas to come. And you don't want my niggas and my homegirls to come. Period. You don't want that to happen. Because you gonna get your ass whooped out here on these streets. Period. Everything was one-on-one. You lost your fight, you lost your fight. Niggas still talk about me when I leave. They say, you got your ass. No, I didn't. Y'all thought I was a bitch ass nigga. I had one nigga, I thought this nigga was like Law nigga from Tekken, nigga. Yeah. This nigga sat there and did a kick. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, how you get up there? Nigga kicked the shit in my ass. I said, oh, so he one of them kind of niggas. Okay. But then it taught me. So when I was in foster care, I had a homeboy. He was good on that shit. He was good on, like, he know how to do shit. You know what I'm saying? I wrote him. This is back in the day. We didn't have a phone. We could talk to somebody and all this shit. I wrote this nigga a letter, like a short letter. I was like, hey, that nigga called my mama house phone, and I don't understand. See, when I was growing up, everybody in my family, they had privacy on the phone. I ain't had privacy because they always want to hear what I'm talking about.
Right.
So my boy told me that. I was like, okay. When I saw his ass, I beat the mother shit out of his ass, nigga. Yeah, you kicked me by surprise, nigga. I didn't know, nigga. I know how you know that, nigga. Don't even worry about that. But you know what? Me and that dude for today, we're best friends, bro. And guess what? How we fought though? Guess is why he fought me over what another nigga said. And he want to put me in the mix. Come on, man. Nah, man. Oh, T. Price said it. Hey, nigga, I don't fuck with you. When I was in high school, bro, I didn't fuck with nobody, bro. It was just me, myself, and fucking I. Even the girl only girl I was supposed to date in high school, she was for the streets at that time in high school. Like, for real. She was pretty as hell, too. My brother fucked that up for me. Cause how can I come home before curfew, be way before curfew, and still get grounded? I'm just asking questions.
Damn.
Well, my brother came home about like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I already know what he was going to do. Y'all niggas went to go see Showgirl. Stop this shit out. I didn't go see that dumbass shit. Fuck out of here. I actually went to the Avon. I ain't lying, bro. This is a true story, bro. True story, bro. I actually did the right thing. I went to this church. It was called the Church of Nazarene. It's still there to this day in Junktown. They had a place, because at that time, there was a lot of murders that was happening. A lot of kids, teenagers that was in, and everything was getting killed and everything like that at that time. We went to the thing and, you played basketball. That's when, back in the day when the church used to fed your ass, when they had events like that, you wasn't eating you had hot dogs, but you had nachos. I'm like, real nachos, nigga. You have real nachos. Like, I ate so good. Yes. So I came home, my mom was like, where your brother at? I don't know where he at. I said, I told you where I was going. Then man, my brother knows to this day. Even my little sisters, I'm just gonna say this because y'all ain't never let me talk or anything like that. Ever. It was always your side of the story, ever. But I took a lot of beat downs for y'all niggas, and you know this.
Damn.
And I'm just keeping it real. And I'm dead ass serious. I took a lot of beat downs for y'all niggas. Family stories that always get brought up and shit. And y'all niggas got every bit of involvement in this shit. But you never one time sat there and said, you know what, Mom? This is what happened. Not one time. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, that's
And niggas wonder how the fuck the way that I am.
right.
Like, period. I'm just period, man. Like, let's cut this shit out.
Yep.
I know one of my subscribers,
I just had that talk the other day. People want to ask me, am I close to my brother? I'm like, I don't understand how all brothers are close. That just baffles me. But I can't control somebody who's not me. You know what I mean? The only thing I can tell you is, when my mother gave birth.
And this notion that all twins are close, that's one of the liest shit ever in the motherfucking world. Because one thing I can say, at the end of the day, I tell my brother that his face, even if he was on the stream, even to his face in front of every freaking body. And I don't want to even cuss around my family because I got too much respect for my mama and my aunties to ever hear me cuss.
Yep.
And now my uncles, they don't give a care. They already know. They're like, come on, nephew. You get this, as my Uncle Nelson, aka Ice Cube, what I call him. Hey, nephew, you just gotta sit here and just be yourself, nephew.
You got an uncle that looks like Ice Cube, too?
Yeah, man.
I remember my freshman year. Man, I can remember it like it was yesterday. My freshman year, our very first freshman team basketball game. My uncle came to the game. This is back when he was young. I'm gonna say because he's the fourth youngest out of my mother's. Out of their siblings, because she has two sisters and 3 brothers. So he's number 5. No, matter of fact, he's number 5. Now that I think about it, he's number 5. So back then, he used to have the Jerry curl, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So he came to the game.
Hey, he had to. Hey, shout out. Hey, you just made me thought about something. Shout out to Michael Cage. A lot of niggas don't give Michael Cage his just due.
Yes, sir.
But I'm about to give it to him, right? Oh my motherfucking God. Is that what I think? You just set it up like that? Am I tripping? Hell the fuck not. I'm out. Man, I see a big ass motherfucker.
Would you see like a buffalo or some shit?
No, nigga. No, man. I see like this big ass, I don't know if it's an owl. This motherfucker's literally, it's like literally standing up. Like, you can just see it. I'm gone, nigga.
That's how I saw a buzzard one day. And it's the closest I ever been to a buzzard, but the only reason it was so close is because it was eating. I guess it was eating some roadkill. And I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a trash bag, because all I could see is like, the body. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a trash bag. All of a sudden it started shaking, and I seen like a neck raise up and a head pop up and look at me.
Hey, I just got a confession. I got a confession.
He's like, what you about to do? He looking at you like, what you about to do? I'm like, what you about to do? And I didn't know.
Hey, I got a confession. I ain't gonna lie.
I walked across him like, I don't bother you, you don't bother me, we good, bro. That motherfucking buzzard was huge, bro. I don't know what that shit is. I just seen that shit, because I don't want to come back to where the fuck I was at, because this dude just came by, and then he gonna come over here and act like he's looking behind this motherfucking tree that's knocked down and shit, and whatever. And then went to the neighbor house like, dude, I've been standing. This is what I don't understand about these motherfuckers out here. I've been coming to the same places and spots all the fucking time. I don't fuck with y'all. So why you looking at me like I'm a stone cold criminal? Right.
Oh, let me tell you what happened. So this is about like 3 weeks ago. So I was walking back for the smoke shop. Because I know the lady that runs it, because I knew her when she lived in Lincoln City. That's one thing I always tell people. How you carry yourself and how you treat people in this world and everything like that. She remembered me. She said, I remember you lived out there. I said, you remember me from where? From Lincoln City. I was like, she's like, you was always nice, always dressed nice, always smell good. Your hair is always together. I ain't gonna lie, my hair look like Wolfman Jack right now because it's about to get winter. I don't cut my hair in the winter. I let that shit grow. Fuck that. I ain't got no receiving hairline. I don't say how y'all dudes, we just be sitting there, be doing the fake ass, do that spray shit.
That Beijing spray, yeah.
I saw my oldest nephew doing that shit. I said, nigga, what the fuck you doing?
Nah, bro. Like I like the barbershop that I go to, I used to go to. I don't go there as much now because I just cut my own hair because like you say, you get older, your shit start thinning. But
right.
But I remember back when I used to be there frequently. There was this other older gentleman that used to come in, and he used to get the whole paint job. And I'm talking about you remember that one? You remember that one time remember when Michael Jackson passed away and Jermaine came on TV?
Mm-hmm.
That shit caked up on the side of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This older gentleman. I mean, because he comes in, his hair is cut real low, so he ain't got no hair on his head. So you think, okay, he's
as my boy Kanye said, he got a dark skin Fred look like Michael Jackson.
And then the dude pulls out the paintbrush and he starts painting that shit on his head, bro.
He got a dark skin Fred look like Michael Jackson. Got a light skin Fred look like Michael Jackson. That nigga Kanye killed that shit. I don't care. No, and shout out to that boy too, man, from Chicago, man. I fuss with that nigga tough, man, on YouTube, man. I call him the riding spitter, man. That boy Vo. That boy Vo go in. That boy Vo go in. I like how he be rap, man. He shout out to the OG, man. Y'all niggas don't know who Vo Music is, go check him out on YouTube. He do the right. I like how, and one of my favorite ones with him and Spitter was with him and Twister. I want him, hey Vo, I want you to do one with you or Spitter, man. That would be so fucking dope in a fucking car. Oh my God. You could get him, or you could get 50P, you could get Young Rody, Little Rody, you can get any one of them niggas. You can get Skywalker. I just want to see that happen. I'm just saying.
I need Spitter and Freddie Gibbs to do another album together.
Oh, Freddie Gibbs' new album's already out.
I already know that. I'm talking about I need them to do another whole album together. I love.
Oh yeah, that would be dope.
I love their.
Hey, I didn't know my boy. I didn't know my boy Benny the Butcher. Hey, I don't get into these beefs and shit. I didn't know them niggas is beef. I didn't know he beefing with Freddie Gibbs, bro.
I think they done kind of patched that up though. You know what I'm saying?
I think it is too though. That's why I told my boy, like, you know how people is on YouTube.
After the dudes in Buffalo tried to jump Freddie Gibbs, I think they kind of like said this is some dumb shit. And
right, that's some dumb shit.
Because they haven't had too many back and forth, and I don't even understand how the back and forth started. You know what I'm saying?
I think because social media beefing, put some shit out there.
You know, it's like what's his name when he told Malcolm X in the movie, you know, watch out for them cameras. You know, watch what you say around the cameras because it could be what you say could be taken the wrong way.
That's fact.
And that to me, that's kind of what it was. With the
hey, what's up, GG? Hey, GG, you've been late. Hey, GG, I'm sorry. Hey, I didn't know you was in the building. You late, sister. You missed the white gloves, though.
One love.
Hey, shout out to Panama Queen. And shout out to Aries. Shout out to LeBron is Glow. You missed it, sister. I hope you're all right, sister.
Man, I miss LeBron. LeBron is Glow used to have me in tears in the chat, bro.
Yes. She is so. She know the game too. The game.
I already know. All the women that come around, that's what you can appreciate. You know, appreciate that.
I wish my homegirls come on here, boy. They be, boy, I already know how my homegirls get down. They be like, they're like, I be like, I got them. That's how we was when we was growing up and shit. Like, I got this. I got them. Like, go ahead, girl, do your thing. I can't wait for that shit to happen, boy. I'm telling you, just wait till the nigga retire, bro. I'm telling you, niggas gonna come after this dude. And to me, they lost the game last night. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Russell's fault. Russell just had one more turnover more than LeBron did. Russ had 4 turnovers. I think LeBron had 3. LeBron missed his last 13 three-pointers. And his hairline is still the fire.
On the office of glass, man. But we remember us having this conversation. Remember during preseason, you asked me about the Utah Jazz. And
right.
I said the Jazz is always going to keep a competitive team on the court.
They are.
They are. I cannot.
And that marketing is thriving.
My lifetime, right? 3 times the Jazz didn't make the play. I mean, they may have missed
exactly.
That, but I can't 3 times them not being in the playoffs.
Right. Ever since I've been on this earth, I can remember about 3 times too. I say about 2 for me.
Maybe
I say 2 for me because
I may be exaggerating that. Maybe 2.
Because I'm 44. I don't remember them only twice. Not like never been. That's why I wasn't. I like their team. I like their team. I like their team.
That they may not have the big superstar, but they're going to be competitive. And
marketing is baller too.
Danny
I'm happy for Larry marketing too.
Danny Ainge knows how to build a team. He learned from Red Auerbach.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna. Yeah, he may have a losing season here or there, but they're not gonna lose for long. They're eventually gonna be competitive. He knows how to put a roster together.
And everybody thinking that he should be taking. I'm like, dude, man, come on, man. Like Danny Ainge.
What?
You know who I call Danny Ainge? I always say this about Danny Ainge. He remind me of the dude that come to get the deed from that Nicolas Cage movie. He remind me of him. Come to collect the deeds. Cause that dude got so many fucking draft. Man, come on, man. Look all the pit. Hey, I like what OKC is though. I'm gonna shout out these teams though.
Hey,
I like OKC. I like what they doing. Shea is balling.
Man, that's why I'm kind of disappointed that Holmgren ain't playing because I had a feeling. That's why I called the draft the way I called it. I was like, if these teams want to if they want to go take that next step and be perennial competitive team competing for playoff spots, they need to pick these players. And I feel like those players will help those teams take the next step into the future that they hope to have. And they did that. Unfortunately, Chet Holmgren got hurt. But look at how all of those guys are performing.
Imagine him on the court.
They don't have a winning record. They're competitive games. They are.
Hey, this is one thing I don't understand about OKC though. I don't understand why they don't play that big boy from Arkansas.
Yeah.
The other trade, that dude got some game, bro. Get that dude out there, bro. I don't understand it, bro. I'm like, coach. I'm like, I understand that you gotta earn it. I'm not in the practices, but I watch a lot of OKC games. I'm like, man, if the other Trayvon Williams is in the game, he can get you buckets.
That could be it. He needs to probably get more acclimated to the speed of the game. That's probably it. You know, because he does good things, but you know, he also makes mistakes, which are
he does.
He makes mental mistakes. It's not talent mistakes. He makes mental mistakes. So that's to me, that's like him not really having the speed of the game down yet. You know what I'm saying? The flow.
Yeah, that's what I see too.
But more of the flow of how a game is played down.
Right.
Because I was watching them play against Dallas. I was watching that Dallas game the other day and Dallas was cooking them.
Yeah.
But in the clutch, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and who's the dude that used to play for Detroit? What's the guy? Isaiah Joe. Oh,
yeah, Isaiah Joe.
I know Isaiah Joe could shoot like that, bro.
You didn't know that?
No. I mean, I knew he was talented. But he wasn't when he got hot. When Isaiah Joe got hot, I mean, it didn't matter.
Yeah, it changed that whole game. Yeah.
They came back and won that game, took it to overtime and won in overtime.
But this is the thing I like about OKC too. They bench play. They got a great bench. They've been together longer. This is development that I'm talking about. But OKC, look at Houston for instance. You'll think Houston should be able to take that next step. You see what I'm saying? With everything that they got, they should be on OKC level right now because you already went to the growing pains last year. Yes, second year in the system and everything like that. But
I want to see those teams at least win 30 to 35 games.
Yeah.
That to me, because of how young they are, that to me would be a successful season for them.
I don't even do who should rock his games because even though I'm the type dude, I know I'm a Falcon Greenleaf exclusive. I know he does, you know what I'm saying, Houston games. You know, that's his team. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't going to sit there and do no Houston streams. I'll never do that. I just watch the game. I always salute people, and then I just get off the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I watch the game. So now I cut the Hulu Sports. Cut that off. Now I got the ESPN Plus. And I got NBA TV. I know I might be in there watching college football right now, but I'm waiting on LSU to play Alabama later. That's the game I want to see. And Tennessee and Georgia, too.
Now, Tennessee and Georgia's ready. Come on. That's the game right there. I think I'm going with Tennessee with the win. I think Tennessee's offense is just too good.
Hey, I got to stick with the home team where I'm from, man. Georgia.
I feel you. I feel you. I ain't saying Georgia. They're favorites. They're the favorites to win because they're playing at home. But I think Tennessee's offense is just.
Tennessee is very dynamic.
Yeah,
they're very dynamic. But if any team that can challenge them, in my opinion, that's right now in the SEC is Georgia defensively, because anybody that know college football, come tell me otherwise. But most cats I know, they ain't into the college football. They just into the NFL.
I'm watching it right now. That's why I muted my mic earlier, because I was watching the Ohio State and Northwestern game. Northwestern was giving them a game for a minute.
Hey, what's the score of the game now?
Oh, the Ohio State won 21-7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ohio State ended up winning 21-7. But Northwestern always played them tough.
Yeah, they always.
They always play Ohio.
Hey, I remember back in the day when what was that running back they used to have back in the 90s?
Who?
For Northwestern. What's that brother's name?
Like Chris Zurich and them on defense.
I try to think of who was Archery. Archery name keeps coming in my mind for
I think that's the name. Let me speak up. Hold on.
That's how you know I watch college sports, man. And I think that's kind of Archery. Man, his name keeps coming up for some reason.
That might be the person you want to say. Is it Dennis Archery or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that dude was a beast, bro. I remember back in the day when Oklahoma had Stewart and they won the national championship.
Darnell Archery.
That's his name.
I knew it started with a D. I knew his name started with a D.
Yeah, I was just like, what's that? I remember man, that dude was a monster.
Yeah.
He was a killer for them back in the day. And like I keep telling y'all, man, it ain't just these big name programs like Alabama. You know, they're gonna take the shine and all this stuff.
That's I think you're thinking about like '95 or something when they had that good season. They won the Big Ten. Lost one game, because they had the running back and that defense. That boy Darnell Archery used to just run everybody over.
That nigga used to run everybody
It like everything was every play, every time he touched the ball was a touchdown. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that season. Heck yeah. Darnell Archery, yes, him. Yep.
All right, can you hear me now?
I'm heavily involved in college football, man. I mean, shit. I grew up around that shit. But coming from a college town, a college sports town. When you come from a college sports town, shit, you get invested in all the teams.
Because this is like my favorite teams growing up was Florida State. I used to hate Notre Dame back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't stand them dudes. I didn't like Notre Dame back then. But I used to love when they had Brown.
Athletes went to Notre Dame. We still.
What's that dude name? What was that wide receiver named Brown that played for the Raiders?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Dang, what's that man's name? I want to get the right Brown. Yeah. We ain't talking about Antonio Brown either. We talking about he was,
because I'm getting his name mixed up with the quarterback.
The
quarterback at Notre Dame at the time, and I don't want to. I know his last name was Brown. No, Rice. Tim Rice is who you're talking about.
Who?
Is it Rice?
I'm just gonna have to look up that team when I go in the house. I'm almost to the crib right now. I'm gonna get right names. Because he's a Hall of Famer. Because back in the day, he was on Tecmo Bowl. He was on Tecmo Bowl killing back in the day.
Tim Brown. You hear me, T. Price? Yeah, that's it. Tim Brown. I don't know if you're still there. If you can still hear me, it's Tim Brown.
Yeah,
I was about to say Tony Brown, but I'm mixing his name up with the quarterback. Tony Rice was the quarterback. So yeah, Tim Brown is who you're talking about. Yeah, bro, I'm heavily invested in pretty much all college sports, football too. I mean, you know, growing up in Louisville, shit. By the time once I got into football, that's when Howard Schnellenberger came to Louisville to be the head coach at Louisville. This is right after he left, I guess the USFL. You know, he left. He initially started off as the Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator with Tom Landry when they were, you know, the America's team back in like the 60s and 70s. And then he left Dallas to go to the University of Miami. And he pretty much built the University of Miami. Everything you know about the University of Miami's football team was built by Howard Schnellenberger. So then after his success there, he left to go to the USFL because he wanted to be a professional head coach again. But that didn't work out in the USFL, so then he came back to college sports, and he chose to come to Louisville, Kentucky. Boy, and I'm telling you, that was big when Howard Schnellenberger came to Louisville, bro, because he said, I want to do for this town the same thing I did for Miami, because I believe we can build a championship team here. We ain't won one yet, but we've been close a few years. I tell you that, boy. We've had close. I'm telling you. There was a couple of times, if it wasn't for Brett Favre at Southern Mississippi, Louisville would have had a chance to play in a couple of national championships in the early 90s. Fucking Brett Favre got in the way a couple of times. But yeah, that Tennessee-Georgia game, that's the game of the day right there. I can't wait to see that. Like I said, Georgia, they favored to win. And I ain't saying they're not going to win, but I just think Tennessee's offense is just too much to keep up with. Them boys can score on anybody. They're too fast, and they force you to pick your poison. Either you're going to stop the run, and we're going to beat you over the top, or we're just going to run you over because you want to keep us from getting big plays. But like you said, T. Price, if any team can slow that offense down, or any defense, it's Georgia's defense, because they got not only do they have like ridiculous talent, they got depth, ridiculous talent that comes off the bench for their defense. So yeah, if there's any team that could probably slow that team down, it could be Georgia, but I just don't know. I don't know. You know, Tennessee's head coach was a Heisman candidate. Matter of fact, I think he won the Heisman and a national championship when he was in college. So, if anybody knows how to coach against a great defense, that man can do it. I'm not saying this as a Tennessee fan. I'm not a fan of Tennessee. I'm just a fan of how they operate, how they play the game. The way they play, especially on offense. T. Preston fell off. If everything is good, hold on. I'm on my damn actual cellular phone. I'm not on the other iPhone that where I can call to make sure you're good. Shit, I want to make sure my homeboy good. Do that shit. Sorry if y'all heard a bunch of static. I was just making sure T Price was good. I just texted him just to make sure he was alright. I know he said he just had some dude out there in the streets eyeballing him, so hopefully the homie's straight. Hold on. Man, you talk about winning by a nose, man. I'm sitting here looking at the Breeders' Cup. And it was 3 horses right there with each other, side by side. Now, I don't know the names of the horses, but I'm looking at the numbers. The horse number 2 that was in the middle was the one out ahead, but the one on the outside to the right, number 1, was coming up. And at the finish, I mean, you talk about winning by a nose. Number 2 was actually out ahead, but as they crossed the finish line, number 2's nose was coming up as number 1's nose was going down, and number 1's nose touched the finish line first. That shit is crazy. So horse number 1 ended up winning the race by a nose, basically. Man, my bad. I'm gonna have to jump off this live stream because.
Oh yeah, I had to order some food right quick. Yeah. I'm about to put it on this game. Cause I don't have to go to work till 4. Salute to everybody once again, man. Echo Slim, Cook Sports, Alex. What's good? I'm about to put it on this game right quick. I still got 25 minutes and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Gotta watch the game of the day. One of the 2 games of the day. I can at least watch one of them and be able to watch the other one at work. That's cool. Okay, they got Oregon. They got Oregon in.
Yo, yeah, when you came back in, all the sound just cut out on me. Then my mic stopped working. So I had to leave and come back.
Oh, you good? Yeah, I had to order some food right quick.
Oh, okay. I was just calling to check on you, bro. I was about to jump off and call and check on you, make sure you were straight.
Yeah, man, I just had to get some food, man, before I go to work, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you was hearing me talk about this horse race. Yeah, I was watching the Breeders' Cup while you was gone. Yeah, I'm into all that shit too. You know, I'm from Louisville, which is home of the Kentucky Derby. So shit, we celebrate that shit every year, even when we not in the field. Watching that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Churchill Downs, the way they make that shit look on TV, it's not what it's cracked up to be. That shit's in the middle of the hood, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Churchill Downs is in the middle of a neighborhood. That shit ain't in no like prestigious area of the city like they make it look on TV. I think they do the Breeders' Cup there too at Churchill Downs. I see Georgia jumped out to the lead on Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the game right now, bro. I'm trying to still figure out.
7-3. It's 7-3 right now. They just Stetson Bennett just ran a touchdown to take the lead, 7-3. Tennessee got a field goal on that first possession.
I still try to figure out Still trying to figure out how this ESPN works. There we go. I've just seen it, George. There we go.
Ooh, Bills at Jets. That's gonna be a game tomorrow. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh my goodness! Please tell me he didn't get hurt stepping on the referee's foot. Okay, he's still out there.
Yeah, they only let me watch certain games. That I guess I gotta be subscribed to them or something. I looked up the game, but I didn't see it. I'm watching Baylor and Oklahoma.
If you're looking at ESPN, then yeah, they're not gonna have it because that game is on CBS.
That's something I miss about the Hulu Live.
But I believe if you got the CBS Sports app, you should be able to watch it. They show it free on there. Get that CBS Sports app. Ooh! Oh, you could have intercepted that shit.
Nice ass catch. That's a first down. Oklahoma tried to come back in this game. They down 24-14.
Against Baylor?
Mm-hmm. It's 8:50. It's 8:50 left in the quarter.
What quarter they in?
They in the second.
Second. Oh, okay. I'm about to say they usually the Big 12 ain't the same like they used to be as far as defense. Like it's like they done forgot how to play defense in the Big 12.
They tried because they got exposed when they played against some SEC schools, in my opinion.
Yep.
That's why they came out with that spread. You know, everybody got a quarterback, but you got some teams that
I would say it was when they played against USC.
Yes.
When they had Reggie Bush in them, spread their ass out, was just throwing bombs on them the whole game.
Hey, ain't that fucked up how they do Reggie Bush, man? You take his Heisman away, and then you give him a Wendy's and then you give him a Wendy's commercial where he was like, "You ain't gonna take this one from me."
Yeah, that shit had me rolling, bro.
That shit had me dead too, bro.
But the thing is, Reggie, I remember, bro, the Heisman Association told Reggie Bush, "You don't have to give your award back." He chose to do that. He chose to give it up. They told him he didn't have to give it back. You earned it. They told him he earned it. Because the NCAA doesn't rule on the Heisman Award. That's a whole another association in itself.
He had to throw the ball out of bounds. Okay, I see how it is, with ESPN, how it works. Because we're doing them college basketball screens, man. My schedule's changed for this month though, but on the days though, man, yeah, I seen Kansas how their little exhibition and everything like that. They look totally different. Bill Self is suspended for the
first 4 games.
Yeah. Hey, they got a good.
But why? Why did he get suspended? What was he known to be?
I don't. Do you know? That's been going on since.
That kind of coach.
With
Rick Pitino, bro. Like when that whole thing came out about Rick Pitino, I knew that was BS because that's not the type of. He's always preached against that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what I say about that. And this is what I say about that. If that was the case in 2017, let me hold up. Cause this is going back. I just put that down. So I still got it. Okay, let me look up. 2017 Kansas college basketball team. Basketball roster that year. Cause this is what it comes from back from 2017.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. I got it. They had Yep, I remember this team. They had Devontae Graham, Skylo McCallum. They had Malik Newman.
Okay.
Okay. Devontae Graham was from Raleigh, North Carolina. McCallum, he's from Ukraine.
Ukraine.
And he came in when he was 16 in college. And Malik Newman, he was from Jackson, Mississippi. They had LeJarrette Vick, who was a junior, Memphis, Tennessee. Udoka Azubuike was a sophomore from Nigeria, Delta, Nigeria. Marcus Garrett was a freshman, Dallas, Texas. Mitch Lightfoot, 6'8", from Gilbert, Arizona. They had Silvio De Sousa, a freshman from Luanda, Angola.
Yeah.
Then they had Sam Cunliffe, I remember him, sophomore from Seattle, Washington. They had Chris Cheehan, was a freshman, Leewood, Kansas. And then they had Clay Young from Lansing, Kansas. And then they had James Siskey. He was from Hamilton High School. They ain't list what hometown he's from. But so you saying that this roster right here, I remember what they did that year. Cause this was after cause this was that year when they beat Duke.
Duke, yeah.
I think. And then that was the year when they lost to Nova, right?
In the tournament, yeah.
In the Final Four?
Yeah, in the Final Four, yep.
And I swear, man, there was madness in them balls that game. Even the bench player was coming off the bench for Nova just whacking.
Got the safety on Tennessee. Yep. Oh, he dropped the ball again. Lucky.
Oh man, I wish. Hey, oh yeah, I'm downloaded on my phone too.
Nah, it's not a safety. He dropped the ball. Y'all could have had the safety if he didn't fumble it again. He fumbled it outside the end zone. Yeah, Georgia defense is flying right now, boy. Yeah, that was a fumble. And should have had the safety, but he fumbled it again. Oh no, that should be a safety. He had the ball. He just dropped it. He dropped it after he was tackled. That's a safety. That should be a safety.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, the Georgia defense is flying right now. They got Tennessee pinned at the 1. So yeah, they coming to eat. Tennessee should have just kept running the ball. Yeah, he's down. He wasn't outside. He was on the goal line. Yeah. So that means it's under review. Okay. Yeah, look like they about to get that safety, bro. So I'm about to say, it looked like he still had the ball when they tackled him. And they hit the quarterback and he fumbled. Then the offensive lineman picked it up and tried to run it out, and then they tackled him, but it looked like he still had the ball when they tackled him. But then the ball popped out, so it looked like you couldn't tell if it was actually fumbled. Now they showed us the play. He actually fumbled it. He actually dropped the ball after he was down. Yeah, for safety. Yeah, these boys is flying right now. Tennessee should have just kept running the ball. I mean, you get pinned at the 1 yard line, you don't try to drop back the ass from the 1. So yeah, it looks like it's about to be 9-3.
Yeah, I set up my shit right now.
Okay.
I had to charge my phone up too, cause I didn't know StreamYard. I was on the outside for like 30 minutes. That shit ate all my battery up.
Yeah, well, it does that to my phone too. I'm just visiting. I'm a guest. But the thing is, if I plug my phone up while I'm on here, that's when y'all start hearing that little. It starts like glitching out. Y'all start hearing the little static from my phone because it starts getting hot. Because I'm charging it as I'm on StreamYard. Like StreamYard uses up too much fucking energy or some shit. I don't know what that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he popped the shit out of it.
I got to hit all of it.
I like the quarterback from Tennessee though. That quarterback from Tennessee is nice. Booker.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's
and
nice.
that wide receiver is nice. They got
yeah,
too.
Yeah. That's what I was just saying. When I put the game on, I guess they try to throw a deep pass and kind of overthrew him a little bit. And he ended up stepping on the referee's foot and kind of twisted his ankle. But he's not out the game. They just rest him right now. I guess trying to just let his ankle rest. Because, yeah, he kind of stumbled after stepping on the referee's foot. But, yeah, now Tennessee don't get flustered. You know, it's early in the game. They flying. Don't get yourself out the game yet. Stay level-headed.
Football is all about a game of runs, too, in a different way.
Yeah, especially college football, especially when you're playing on the road, when two good teams play each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The home team, you know, they come out hyped. You know, they usually come out hyped and flying all over the field. But that once the dust settles and everybody, you know, all the anxiety is out the window and everybody's just playing their game, that's when you really know who's the best team.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you fell off, I was talking about Georgia. I was like, you know, you're probably right. Georgia probably one team that got that defense that can slow down Tennessee. Because not only are they ridiculously talented on defense, they're ridiculously talented with the reserves on defense. Like the people they come off the bench with are freaking ridiculous.
Ooh, I get to watch the game, nigga. On the phone for the one time. For the one time. I wait for it to load.
Yeah, Kirby Smart, you should be mad at that. I don't blame you if you're upset about that one, Coach. They said the play stands.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's the BS. That's a safety. He's still in the end zone. But I guess because the call on the field was
the call was go back
to the end zone. So they stood with the call on the field. I guess there was no definitive.
They can still Georgia's still gonna have good field position.
Oh yeah. They're gonna have good field position. But this is where Tennessee started. When they punted the ball to Tennessee, they got it. They knocked it out of bounds right here. Tennessee should have just kept running the ball.
Yeah, I'm watching the game now. All right, bro, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Hey, I get off at 2. I got an early shift tomorrow, 10 to 2 tomorrow. So if they got a game on in the afternoon, I'll stream a game or whatever. We'll talk and be like, hey, which game you think, you know, that interests us the most, and I'll do that game.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up.
All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. We out. Peace.
Right,
be safe out there, y'all.
Peace,
for real, everybody. Be safe.
Appreciate y'all watching, listening, support, like, share, subscribe.
Yo, peace out.
Peace out.